account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from JewelleryMaker. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
Love JewelleryMaker but don't have an account? You can now purchase items on the JewelleryMaker website through our guest checkout. To do so, select the products you wish to purchase and head over to the shopping basket. Simply enter your email address and select Continue as Guest below. After this, the checkout process is simple. Select your quantity and delivery option and then check out securely. Enter your billing details and either a credit card or PayPal account and proceed to payment. From here, you still have the option to create an account if you wish, making shopping online easier for you. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
Buying from JewelleryMaker couldn't be easier. When we bring an item to you, all the graphics come on screen, and this gives you all the information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number, and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.jewellerymaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. JewelleryMaker, the one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Are you new to JewelleryMaker? For a limited time, we're offering new customers a wonderful free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful genuine gemstone strands in an organza bag. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will be automatically added to your order when you make your first purchase. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, colour and type will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your gemstones, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share. Did you know, no matter how many times you purchase with JewelleryMaker in the same day, you'll only be charged one fee of postage and packaging. Select our standard delivery for just $3.95, or if you'd like to receive your goods sooner, upgrade to our premium option for $5.95. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
Ooh. Hello, welcome back. I'm Laura DeLu and I've managed to kidnap Linda. Linda, you're with me now.
Okay, Dan, that's fine by me.
Now, we've agreed an hour, but I'm thinking I can keep you here right the way through.
Okay, that's fine. I might just eat your arm. I'm so hungry.
Well, we have been talking about maybe ordering a pizza, so there's we're not allowed. We're not allowed. But you can go and eat it in the back.
No. No, I've booked the pub up the road. I'm going now.
Oh yeah. Very nice. Very nice. So this evening is going to be incredible because we've got loads of amazing seed bead deals, and we've got. There's some. Have you seen Lepidolite?
Yes.
I love Lepidolite.
I know I do. Absolutely.
We've got some cabs coming up a little bit later on.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's going to be fabulous. Really is. Now the question is, where do I begin? Shall we start with the seed beads? Shall we let's just get straight into it. So. We've got pretty much the rainbow of seed beads at the moment, and rainbow starts with red. Hold on, I'm just counting now. Red, yellow, we don't have pink, we have green, we have purple, we have orange, and we have blue. So we're missing just one.
Okay.
So it's,
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. That's the rainbow.
yeah, we've got the violet.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's the
Got it
pink
then.
we don't have. We'll work around that though,
Yeah.
it's fine. So Linda, these are your little bundles. For me, red is always passion, it's pizzazz, I love the look. It's pizzazz for me. In the winter it's Christmassy, it's all things to do with the tradition of like holly berries and Santa Claus. In the summer it's holidays abroad. In autumn it's the leaves turning on the trees. It's one of those colours that just goes all the way through.
Well, I'm looking at that now and I see a red coat. I don't know why, but I can just see a red coat and a pair of black boots.
You're thinking of Santa, aren't you?
And no, I'm thinking of me in New York.
Oh,
Red coat and a pair of black
nice.
boots.
Nice.
That's what I'm thinking. Not that it's happening, but, well,
I think it should.
actually it is going to happen, but I won't be in a red coat. Just gorgeous. I mean, red is, I have to say, is my favourite colour. I love red. I think it's a Marmite thing.
Yeah.
But I absolutely, I think it's so,
I adore red.
It's really happy. I think it suits everybody. And we've got so many different, I mean, these at the end here with these silver, the silver in its centres. So
Yeah.
they've got some
I mean,
beautiful.
for me, I have to agree. It's one of those colours that suits everybody in a certain tone, doesn't it? And there's so many tones that you're getting in here. It's really beautiful. So what you are getting is you'll be getting matte transparent red in 11.0, opaque red in 8.0, silver lined flame red in 8.0, a silver lined flame red in 11.0, and a silver lined red orange in 6.0.
Yep, got that.
So you've got 5 beautiful shades of red. That for me is Christmas red. That for me is
That's
Christmas
a velvety red,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah.
That's Santa's outfit. Now, if Linda wasn't here, that's what you'd be looking at, £22.95.
You've got
Because
to do
we've
better than
convinced,
that, Tom.
she stayed behind for an extra hour,
Much better than that.
maybe the whole night. She's going to produce from the floor, Tom. You know what's going to happen. If it's not good enough for you, you tell him.
Yeah, I will. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yes, that works. Yes.
£13.95 is your price point for the
That
5
works
tubes.
beautifully.
You're happy with that one?
I'm really happy with that.
See,
I'm
at that kind of
really,
price,
really
what about
happy.
making yourself a coat adorned with these?
Yeah, all over the shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Be really lovely.
Yeah,
really
fantastic.
lovely.
Yeah.
So which one is your
Wow.
favourite out of all of these? Is it the matte? Is it the silver lined?
It's
Is
this
it
one.
the sumptuous
It's
one?
definitely that one.
It's gorgeous,
definitely
isn't
that
it?
one.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Absolutely stunning. Beautiful. That's a real cranberry red.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking at getting some seed beads now because I had spacer beads, been making jewellery over the weekend. Found my daughter really likes, not making jewellery, she likes playing with the little bits.
Yeah, of course.
So
yeah.
she likes pushing them around
Yeah,
and then
of
passing me
course.
bags to open for her.
Yeah.
So which is good because it means I can do some stuff because she's happy playing with things. Guess what? You know what I'm always saying about stocking up? Guess what I ran out of? Head pins, jump rings,
Yeah, it's
and
always,
spacer beads.
Always the same. Always the same.
So I'm thinking, if you get yourself one of these, instead of little spacer beads or seed beading, use these ones as spacer beads. The bigger ones work perfectly.
I mean, I'm Christmas morning. I'm a big believer in wearing well until just before
Clothes,
lunch,
hopefully.
But when it's time for lunch, it's just to put on Christmas jewellery.
Yeah.
And I don't mean, you know, the jewellery that you wear for best or anything. I mean Christmas jewellery.
Yeah.
And actually, these as well. Next month we've got Remembrance Day, so this will be
Yes.
wonderful
For
for
the
making
poppies.
your poppies.
Yeah, that's a very good point. Very good point. Tom is potentially wanting to test you to do a poppy in the next. I think that's cruel. She's been here for 5
Do you know
hours
what,
already.
though?
She's agreed to come on.
I won't take that, but I will take those home and do just that. I will do just that. I'll take.
You're going to take them home. She just wants to take them home.
That's not stealing, essentially. That's
Stealing.
Just reorganising them.
Reorganising them, borrowing them for a little while, and then bringing them back.
Yeah.
Transformed.
Yeah.
Transformed. Check your baskets out, my darlings. There are loads of you coming in for this, which is gorgeous to see. It's a Linda special. It looks like she's taken these home with her herself. Well done to everyone who's got them already. And if you haven't checked them out.
I mean, what's that, a tube, Tom? What's that?
£2.79.
That's incredible.
It is.
It is incredible, absolutely incredible.
It absolutely is. And when you're thinking about all of the beads that you're getting, you may be thinking, oh, but it's red. There's so many different tones of red. There's so many different... I mean, in this pot already, straight away, so you've got two the same, but you've got different sizes of them. But look at the different shades that you're getting.
Can I just go and get a necklace from a kit
Why
this
not?
afternoon?
Yeah, why not?
It's only just here, just as an example.
You're doing a runner, aren't you?
Yeah.
She's doing a runner.
Just as an example.
She said she's going to stay on for an hour and she's going already.
No.
And she's stealing... Oh, you know what? I'll keep these over here.
Stealing product.
Oh,
right, if we,
look at that.
Let's just get this. So, if you hold that there, and imagine this in these reds. It's a sort of ombre colour. It was in a kit this afternoon. If you imagine the deeper red here, and then going into the version of the lighter silvery reds.
That'd be gorgeous. Or the other way around.
Or the other way around, of course, the other way around, but I think that would be your Christmas Day necklace. In fact, it's going to be my Christmas Day necklace for certain. That's what I'm making with these.
So that's the real reason you're taking them home, not to make the poppy.
I'll make a poppy as well. But yeah, I love that. Oh yes, definitely. Thank you very much.
A little bit sumptuous, isn't it? A little bit sumptuous.
Yeah.
Oh, I do like that. How do you finish the ends then? So you've just used...
Each strand is on wildfire, going through a crimp bead, and then a crimp bead cover over the top, going into a jump ring, and then all of the jump rings going into one bead, because these were in the kit, the blue jump rings.
2, 3, 4. I'm not stealing your ideas or anything.
No, there's quite a few there.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16 strands. Beautiful.
Yeah. So yeah, that I was really pleased with that, and I really would like to do that in a number of colourways. In fact, in all the colourways that we're going to be bringing on now. I'm going to take all of them.
You are taking all of them. There we are.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah.
Do you want to take the rest of the bits in the background as well?
Yeah, that's fine. I'll take Bambi actually. I haven't seen Bambi for a long time. Bambi, Tom, who's on cameras tonight.
I've never heard you call him Bambi. He does have Bambi eyes.
Because he's got Bambi eyes.
He has got beautiful eyes. He really does have beautiful eyes. Do you want to just show your eyes to the world? No, okay, no. So we have 3 Toms tonight.
We do.
We have Tom in the alley of shame. We have Tom on cameras. And we have Tom in the producer chair. Now, I've got a message come through. Of course, it's not on my screen, and I haven't got my glasses, so could you read it for me, please, my lovely?
This is from Liz in Kent, and it says, for goodness sake, Tom, you need some sleep. These prices are ridiculous.
He never leaves. He never leaves, and what Linda doesn't know is she's never leaving either.
All the doors are locked.
And bolted. Now we're going to move on to orange next. So, I'm putting them over here. Okay. Do you want... Do you...
No, you might need them again later. All right then, thank you very much.
Right.
Oh, I'm so glad I stayed.
We've got orange. Orange. So these, of course, they're very different oranges. You've got pumpkin orange, which I'm going to go with that one as being pumpkin orange. That's a proper pumpkin, isn't it? That's more of your, I think, Halloweeny orange. So you've got the black elements in there.
Yeah,
they are so bright. If you've got your lunar cabs.
Exactly, I was just about to say that. Yeah, just like the lunar cabs they are.
And then these are fun as well, kind of an acid orange. How bright are they? So you are getting, if you want to know the exact names for them, Miyuki round silver lined burnt orange seed beads in 15.0. You've got the JewelleryMaker opaque dyed orange seed beads in 8.0. You've got the matte silver lined orange beads in 6.0. And then you've also got opaque orange in 11.0. And that's your 4.
Beautiful.
They are, aren't they? They would be beautiful.
Yeah, I mean,
beautiful spaces.
I've been harping on all afternoon about the fact that at the moment I'm really into making jewellery from several shades of one colour.
Yes, you were saying that with me last time.
I'm really, really enjoying that at the moment. So can you imagine?
Yes. Yeah. Now it should
be. Is it going to be good? Is it going to be good?
Should be £15.95.
Keep it up, Tom.
And sorry I didn't read out the information very well then and fluidly. I just saw that they added another one at the bottom, which I got confused about, but it's actually repeated the one at the top. Wow. £10.95, which works out at what per tube? £2.74. £2.74.
These little 15s down here as well, you know, there are as many in there as there are in the...
Oh, is there?
If not more, if not more.
Because it's always quite misleading, isn't it, when you see a smaller tube and you think, oh, I'm not getting as many.
Yeah. Those and size 11s are my favourite because those are what we use the most of, size 11s normally. Yep. And the 15s are great for highlighting and textures.
Yeah, they're brilliant. These ones, I just keep thinking, spacer beads. After using loads of my spacer beads, I've been making memory wire bracelets.
Yeah, definitely.
Also made a stupid mistake.
Definitely. Yeah, because they're crystal, they've got like a crystal lining,
yeah,
they're glass lined. They almost look like they've got a sort of a silver bezel going through, don't they?
Yeah, it does. I made a stupid mistake yesterday. My memory wire didn't look like it was the 1mm memory wire, so I thought it would be fine to cut it with my side cutters.
Oh, no. No, don't do that.
Yeah, no, I did that.
No, don't do that. That's that, yeah.
Yep. I did that. I now need new Zorons.
Yeah.
They were brand new Zorons as well.
I've done it once, I'll never do that again.
It takes a proper nick out of your tool, doesn't it?
Well, memory wire stainless steel, you see, so it's really, you know. Really
good. Got a massage. So, Giant Tom, Bambi Tom, and Invisible Tom. Yes. Giant Tom and Bambi Tom can be seen. Invisible Tom you can probably hear in the background. The Invisible Man. It's the 3 Toms. Did you hear that? That's Invisible Tom. There we are. Hold those lines on that one, my darlings. Keep dialing through as well if you want to get a hold of those. They will still be there for you momentarily. I don't know how much longer, though, because they are going quite quickly. So we're going for yellow next. Ooh, chartreuse.
Oh, that's nice.
So that's more of a yellowy green.
Ooh, that is lovely.
You've got beautiful citrusy.
Actually making my mouth water. Because they are so citrusy.
Yeah, they really are.
Because they're citrusy, my mouth.
Oh, that one's beautiful as well. Slightly iced with almost an AB coating on it.
Yes.
Aren't those gorgeous? I take it you like those ones then?
Yeah, I mean, it's a joy actually to see this sort of one colour thing going on, or you know, the shades of it again, because you know, with our kits and things like that, we tend to mix the colours, but I think they're beautifully presented like that. I think that to me makes them very Moorish.
They are very Moorish. The nice thing is as well, yellow doesn't always, certain tones don't always suit certain skin tones, but if you have a different tone of yellow, it can work a lot better. So you've got a really nice variety here. So you don't have to think, oh no, I can't do yellow because ... Try a different tone of yellow. It may be that the golden colours work a lot better, or the more greeny colours work a lot better as well. So there's a whole range here which is really beautiful. You've got 5 packs in total, or 5 tubes. 5 tubes.
5 tubes.
Which one's your favourite?
I'm going to have to go with these, the chartreuse.
The chartreuse,
I would definitely be using those with Peridot. Definitely.
I'm just seeing if they've not actually named it chartreuse, but it is. You're basically getting delicate opaque yellow seed beads in 11/0. You're getting sparkling yellow green lined crystal seed beads in 8/0, which are these ones, of course. You're getting your gold seed beads in 8/0. You're getting your transparent yellow AB seed beads in 11/0, and you're getting opaque yellow in 11/0 as well. Aren't they gorgeous?
Absolutely.
I mean, there's something there for everybody, isn't there? Should be $19.95. Linda, are you happy with that?
No, not at all. Absolutely, definitely not. No, come on.
She's
come
saying
on, make it worth it. Make it worth it. Make it worth it.
You've been here for an extra 15 minutes more than you were going to. $13.95. How much is that each?
$2.79. That's brilliant.
Yep.
You know when you buy threads, cotton,
Yes,
on cotton reels and that. This is how apparently it was marketed, that some guys got together and decided that if you showed all of these threads in, all over the place sort of things, then rarely would anybody stop and look. But if you show all the threads in their different colour hues, people stop for some reason. And look.
It's nice to see the variation, isn't it? And it is quite an attractive thing to see.
It's a very attractive thing to see.
Because we always think of purple's purple, red's red, green's green.
Yeah. But this is a good indicator of proving the fact that Miyuki, hundreds of years ago, these not Miyuki, but these beads were made to not for jewellery. They were made for ceremonial clothing,
so weddings and various things like that,
etc. So and also for wall hangings. So if you imagine like a pastoral scene on a wall hanging, you need so many different shades as you do in painting.
I was going to say it's paint by numbers.
Yeah, but with paint we can mix. Yeah. So they needed to manufacture these, and that's where it all comes from. So there's so many shades of the 7 primary colours. I just think it's wonderful. I just think it's absolutely brilliant. If you look
it's
at some
bizarre,
of these,
isn't it, to think how many different shades there actually are.
Thousands.
Well, literally of each shade.
Exactly.
Of each colour, there's thousands of shades.
Yeah, I mean, you could do. I mean,
wow.
And there is just a slight difference with some of them to the other one, but they make that texture.
I'm just looking at the red ones at the moment. Can we bring those back on for a second?
Yeah, sure.
So, if you did get the red ones, I'll give them back. I'll give them back. If you were to take those and add those with this, it's a really great starting base if you want to have large collections of colour, because then you actually have something to work with. Getting back to doing the jewellery making just made me realise, because I thought I had loads of stuff. You never have enough.
Yeah.
You can never have enough.
If you've got like these different sizes, slightly different shapes, etc., but in a one colour hue, it's inspiring as well. Yeah. It really is inspiring. I mean, that would inspire me basically to do the poppies, the necklace I've just showed you, and to do holly berries. And I can see the leaves coming up shortly.
Should we do the green now then? Let's do the green.
The leaves.
Green dream, Christmassy. So if you've got the reds, you definitely need these. Definitely need these. So think of Christmas. I know not everyone's going to think of Christmas, but I am.
Definitely.
Think of summer. Think of spring. I like these. Oh, I like.
They're like a teal, aren't they?
Yeah. Nice metallic. Is it tonight the clocks go back?
Yeah.
We worked this out, that's great for most people, but because my daughter wakes up about 5 in the morning, technically tomorrow I'm waking up at 4 a.m.
Oh, that's something to look forward to.
Oh yes, bring on 4 a.m. Oh dear. Have you ever been around children? Children do not snooze. They are asleep or awake. And when they're awake, they're awake.
It's absolutely, I mean, when I wake up, I'm, ooh.
Yeah.
When my 6-year-old granddaughters wake up, it's,
yeah.
Literally.
It's like you switch a button and turn them on, isn't it?
Do that.
So you have got a huge selection of varying different shades of green in this one, including that gorgeous metallic delica that you've got there as well. Oh, I love those. So you're getting chartreuse, which will be this one, won't it? Silver lined in 6O.
Yeah.
You're getting Duracoat galvanised sea green in 8O.
Yes, that one.
Oh, and that's your delicas, of course. You're getting your delica silver lined light green in 11O.
Yeah.
You're getting your fancy frosted leaf multi-green seed beads in 11O. And you're also going to be getting your opaque jade in 11O as well.
Nice.
Now, these are beautiful, aren't they? Really beautiful. So it should be £28.95 for those selection of colours. Linda?
No, I don't like that at all.
Linda says no.
No. Yes. Absolutely. I mean, these delicas come at a premium.
Of course, yeah.
And to be absolutely honest, I know Kleshner's sort of backed me up on this thing, but Miyuki create the shades and the sales and everything, but they do not specifically run out of a colour, but they will stop making it for a while.
Oh, really?
And you can only ever get that then on special order, like something like 2 kilograms. Well, can you imagine 2 kilograms of those? There would be hundreds of millions probably there.
Oh my goodness.
So consequently, it is true when I say if you do see a colour particularly if you're thinking of doing a large project that might take you months to do. It is best interest to, it's a bit like, you know, wallpaper and that, you can't get the same batch number again, and you know, things like that. So if
There'll
you
be
see
slight
something,
variations as well,
yeah,
between
there
the
are
batches.
slight variations, and you know, so if you do see something that you really need, do get it there and then.
Yeah, it's always good advice. We say that with gemstones anyway, and obviously these aren't gemstones, but if they are being made in batches, there's going to be slight variations between the colours, and if they do, as you say, makes a batch and then that's it, it could go out of stock for a little while.
They might not make that for 2 years.
Yeah.
You know, because they have got so many hundreds of thousands of shades to.
I suppose they've got to rotate them, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, there isn't enough room, I don't think, in any warehouse for a full complement to see.
No.
I'd like to go in it if there was, but
that would be miles and miles and miles
I'd love
long.
to be in that.
Goodness me. I think you'd be on a Segway, wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
Now I've got some blue for you. Ooh. Oh.
Earlier, oh wow, those are beautiful. The first kit today had the mother of pearl.
Oh, nice.
4 strands of mother of pearl, and there was like a peacock shaded mother of pearl. Now, if you bought those strands, it's a good idea now to snap up these seed beads as well, because there was a beautiful green, there was a beautiful sort of orange, and blue, and a sort of a golden colour. So, you know, with that beautiful mother of pearl this afternoon, these are absolutely sublime with it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. These are just beautiful. The blues are just beautiful for that peacock shade that was in the bundle.
I'm liking the little baby blue as well.
Beautiful.
That's really cute.
Absolutely beautiful. I mean, we Christine, one of our customers, she won't mind me mentioning her name. She's a lovely lady. She comes to many, many workshops, and she works on textile pieces. And she was making this most beautiful underwater scene on the last workshop that she came on. So she was collecting seed beads and that, and different shades of them, and it was just amazing. Just amazing.
It is so nice to see them all together as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially if you are working on an underwater scene, they'd look beautiful.
I mean, it's quite tricky actually if you go into one of these big hobby stores or a small high street shop. Rarely do you get a good selection.
You get a very limited selection, don't you? And if you have a blue, it's one blue, or you've got a choice of 3 blues, and that's about it. So in this one, you're getting silver line blue zircon seed beads in 15.0, dark blue iris in 6.0, delicas, you're getting silver lined light blue in 11.0. You're also getting your silver line blue zircon in 11.0. That one's not a delica. Then you're getting metallic dark blue iris in 8.0 as well. So you're getting 5 tubes. Should be £18.95. Linda!
Wow, come on, Dom. Come on, Dom. Dom. Where you going? Where you going?
£13.75.
Lovely. Yeah, gorgeous.
How much is that? £2.75 each. Again.
I mean, it's phenomenal amount of workability you've got with these as well. That necklace I just showed you a few minutes ago, I could make 2.5 times out of the collection of seed beads. So in other words, I had tubes of this length, okay? I had the sea foamy one, and actually that
it's a beautiful
smaller one, I had the
combination,
11 of that one there, and I could make that 16-row necklace twice.
Wow.
So it just shows you how far they go.
That's really good.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, the thing is, you only know how many you've got if you spill them.
Yeah.
That's when you know how many there are.
Yeah. I think Invisible Tom would cry if you spilled them now.
Invisible Tom would absolutely, yeah.
Invisible Tom, how would you feel if Linda spilled them?
All of them.
All of them.
Pretty sad.
Very sad. You said sad.
Pretty sad. Pretty sad. I'd be just crying. I genuinely would be crying. I'd be like,
Although, no matter how many you get in these tubes now, it still annoys me if I drop any. It really does.
It is frustrating.
I have to find them.
It's frustrating. And you spill them all over the floor in the prep room. Oh, Kerry. Oh.
Wow, that's the best.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, that's electric lightning, isn't
That's
it?
amazing.
Electric.
I wasn't quite expecting these. And again.
Yeah.
I love the metallics, absolutely love the metallics. Now, I've not tried this before, because it's been a while since I've used seed beads, but Tom's not sounding too positive about me saying that.
That's why.
Oh dear. Would they go on memory wire?
No, I think they will.
Yeah?
I think they will. Yeah, I think they will.
I'm so upset that I didn't break them, but I put a good chunk out of my side cutters. Now, we have got violet bouquet here. You've got full varieties of your violet seed beads. You're looking at Miyuki Light Violet Gold Luster in 11.0. You're looking at Delica Matte Transparent Violet in 11.0. Delica Silver Lined Violet in 11.0. And Violet in 15.0.
Brilliant. If you work with seed beads in the normal, what we expect, you know, you're making jewellery or something, that's what everybody thinks this is what they're for. But as I just mentioned about the ceremonial robing and the big wall hangings and everything, that's how they were first used. If you can do any embroidery stitch, simple embroidery stitch, any stitch whatsoever, then you can embroider with seed beads. And something like this would create the textures to be a recognisable pansy or something like that.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you look on some of these websites like Pinterest, other, you know, Etsy,
other websites
they're
are
all
available.
And you look at some of the beautiful creations on there, seed bead wise, they are all created with different hues of a primary colour, and they look like they are meant to look like, if you see what I mean. They're not particularly stylised. You know immediately what they're meant to be.
Well, it's like doing the cross stitch, isn't it? As long as you follow a pattern and the pattern's been organised in the correct fashion, you can make some of the most amazing pictures. Really can. £13.95 for your violet bouquet. I like it a lot. Love these ones, the silvery ones.
Yes, they're beautiful. They're like a hematite colour, aren't
they? They absolutely are.
Yeah.
Gorgeous design. But I'm sorry, I'm just blown away by these ones.
Purple.
They are amazing. They are amazing. They are gorgeous, all of them. All of them are gorgeous. Purple's one of my favourite colours.
It is, apparently. It is one of the most popular colours. I think blue's probably the most popular. And then followed by purple, which again is a hue of blue. Isn't it? Blue and red together.
Blue and red, yeah. It's supposed to be a colour of wisdom, just like blue is as well. Blues are very much a colour of wisdom and knowledge and power. So you've got a beautiful look, and of course the royals used to wear purple because back in ye olde days,
only the royals were allowed to use to.
Well, it was so
purple.
expensive to actually do the dye itself. It was the same with red. That's why you find if you're looking at royal garbs, you've got red or you've got purple, and they seem to be the two predominant colours because no one else could afford it.
That's right.
So they're very luxurious. Pop that with a bit of gold. Ooh, talking of gold. Talking of gold. Now, we've got Linda for another 29 minutes if I can't bend her arm behind her back and convince her to stay longer. Stardust.
Those are gorgeous.
We've got to love a bit of stardust.
Okay, you've got to get the specials up to the end of the hour, please, Tom. Okay.
He's going to. He is going to. If not, you can tell him off.
Oh, yeah, I'll just go and,
So we're looking at gold-plated 90... Did you say you were going to clip his ear?
In the nicest possible way.
Oh, that's fine. I've got no problem with that. Gold-plated 925 sterling silver stardust rondelles, 15 pieces. Are you going to reach his ear?
Oh, that's true. I'd need some stabilizers. That's very true.
£9.95. £9.95. We are going to do the lowest price ever on these ones. Half price.
Wow.
Just for Linda. Just for the gorgeous, gorgeous Linda who knows loads about amazing jewellery. I think that's
that's totally unheard of.
Imagine popping that along with your necklace that you've just made. It works out 33 pence each. 33 pence each.
To be honest, on a fine gold chain, just one of those in the centre rolled, you know, sort of so that it moves around, or 3 of them or anything. I mean, even though you look at these sort of beads and you think, oh, well, yeah, okay, but they're only small, but they do such a big job.
They really do.
Yeah, they really do. Just try them in sort of all different ways of using them, not just, you know, you might immediately think, oh, that's going to be a spacer, but no, it's not. It's also, you know,
could be a focal piece.
Exactly. Exactly.
The bracelets I've been making over the last few days have been gold spacer beads, and then a different coloured, either a gemstone, or I've had some really beautiful glass beads as well that I've been using, and one colour of that. So you've got gold and then maybe a bright blue, or a bright green, and it actually works really nicely. If you got these as the, instead of having the gold as the main colour, have these as the little pops of colour through it, you could have a bangle with, let's say, spinel.
Oh yes, definitely. And also with the slider bracelets and that, you can...
Yeah, they look amazing.
Yeah, they look amazing. And the popcorn bracelets.
Mix the metals as well. If you've got a silver slider bracelet, there's no reason why you can't use these. It'd be brilliant. The fact you've got these for £4.98, and these are not brass ones, because that's the kind of price you'd expect to see for something like a copper-coated or a brass-coated, isn't it? Sterling silver.
Sterling silver, and they're sort of diamond dusted, really, aren't they? With
they're beautiful. They're really beautiful. Now I'm going to bring to you some Labradorite checkerboard.
Ooh. Wow.
Flat-bottomed, dome-topped, and lots of colour. Lots of colour. Look at those. 9 carats Labradorite checkerboard, cut round, 8 mils. 5 in a pack. Got purples coming through there. Oh, take a look at the back. Hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
There's purple in there, isn't there?
There's loads of purple in there.
Blues as well. So Tom is going to be naughty on this. So this is where we're supposed to be bringing these to you. If you want them for $3.95 instead, pick up the phone line, start dialing now, because we're going to wait. We're going to wait. We would like every single one of these to find a home tonight. Linda's stayed behind for an extra hour, so I think this would be a nice little treat, isn't it? An extra 2 hours.
Don't make me wait 2 hours, just take them.
But if you want these for £3.95, you can have them, but Tom would like to see you there. Tom would like to see you there. £3.95, you can pop them in your basket to show him you're there, ring up on the phone line to show him you're there. You can do any of those, or tap the app as well. But at that kind of price, that is amazing, isn't it?
Absolutely beautiful.
They really are. How would you work with these then?
I'm just thinking that I'd use them, treat them as a cabochon.
Yep.
And then I would, you know, with the little tiny delicas that we've had, we had those blue ones, and I would use the blue.
Violet ones, the violet ones.
And then surround it as a growing, and have that as the centre, as a growing starlight. Absolutely beautiful. Again, ombre your colours.
Yep.
So you go either lighter to darker or darker to lighter on the inside. That'd be wonderful.
They are, aren't they? That's one of them. Let me have a look at another. I love the definition that you're getting on these ones. There we are. Now, what we've done is we put a clock on the screen. So Tom wanted to see you there, didn't you? Didn't he? Yes. He says, "You're there. You're there." You've got 1 minute to get it at the price you're about to see it at. So if you haven't already dialed in, if you've dialed in and you've got it, congratulations. If you haven't already dialed in, you've got 1 minute. £3.95. It's yours, but you have to take it. It's down to you to pick up the phone and get in. That works out at 79 pence each.
Goodness.
I'm thinking of shibori.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm thinking it would be beautiful in shibori, or even cerulean.
I was just thinking cerulean, because you've got that lovely depth there, haven't you? I would actually cerulean them with the flat side down.
Yes.
Actually, they could. Oh, you know, the likes of Fabulous Alison Tarry and Gemma, and
you could capture them,
bezel set them.
Yes.
tennis bracelet bezel sets.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Oh,
Beautiful.
can you imagine that on a cuff?
If you bezel set them, you'll still let the light come through and it'll be amazing.
That is amazing. Really amazing. You've got a few seconds left. Coming up to 5 seconds now before we move on to the next item. Good luck, my lovelies. Good luck to each and every single one of you. There are 5 in a pack. You're getting them at £3.95. Now, how about, you love your ombre?
This is beautiful. This really is beautiful.
We're giving you ombre pink opal. It's proper baby pinks as well, isn't it?
It's proper baby pink, candy floss pink, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the softness of the tone. It is beautiful. It really is. What would you do with these then? Because I just want to restrand it.
I would. Do you know what I would? I'd have some 6-7mm pearls.
Ooh.
And I'd do this in both ways. In other words, I would have a strand of pearls with just one of those asymmetrically set, or that strand with one pearl asymmetrically set. I think pearls would look absolutely exquisite with them, as would morganite.
Yes.
Kunzite.
Yep.
Moonstone. If you know anybody who's having a little baby girl, a little welcome to the world bracelet, baby's first Christmas, that type of thing, just one perhaps on a Christmas decoration. I mean, the world's your oyster. We'll all be inspired by different things in different ways, but a stretchy bracelet as well would be glorious.
Stretchy bracelet would be beautiful with these. I'd want to try and see what they'd look like with the gold stardust beads. Now, it might be a bit of an aggressive difference between them, but actually I quite like it.
No, that's nice. Yeah, that's like, because they are stardust, so they have a different sort of twinkle.
That's really quite nice.
Yeah.
£9.95 as a Linda special. Of course, don't forget you've got free postage and packaging for the whole of the weekend as well. So you just keep adding to your order. It's always nice when you get free P&P, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely it is, yeah. I was looking online earlier at things on that big website, and I wanted to order something specific. It wasn't on Prime and this, that and the other. And do you know how much? Okay, it was coming from the States, but it was just over £15 for something that was going to cost me $4.95.
Wow.
You know,
it does make you think twice, doesn't it? I've had many moments where I've kind of gone,
I didn't even have to think twice. It was that. I thought, well, that's ludicrous, really, isn't it? Because whatever I was buying, I could have quadruple that.
Yeah, yeah. It makes a massive difference. So free P&P for the entirety of the weekend. Yay!
Absolutely, yeah. It's definitely a weekend for you to stack up.
Yeah. Definitely. Now, I'm going to bring you... Oh! I need these.
Now those would go with that.
Yeah, I was thinking that. So, these are rose gold colour. You don't realise, I was using the spacer beads. So I did 3 spacer beads and then I did a gemstone, 3 spacer beads, a gemstone. And with the size of the bracelets, you kind of think, I've got loads. You use loads and loads and loads and loads. When you're using 20 or 30 of the spacer beads on a bangle, it makes a difference.
Absolutely.
So the fact that you've got 40 in a pack here, they're rose gold plated as well, not rose gold coloured, by the way. I said coloured, so I apologise for that. Rose gold plated, over 925 sterling silver, and they're 4mm. That's the size that I've been working with over the last few days, and I love it.
Absolutely
It's a beautiful
gorgeous.
Size. It gives a lovely pop, and it gives a lovely little, I don't know, it's almost, the jewellery we're making is almost Egyptian or Art Deco style with it. I've had the gold coloured though, rather than rose gold.
Yeah, again, they're a standalone, they're not necessarily a spacer, they can be, but they're also, if you put 5 of those in, use some wildfire or something, 5 of those on a strand and join it together into a little circle, you've got an earring, a very pretty little earring there. You know, and also, not necessarily on wildfire, do it on some rose gold coloured wire. Nice. And then you can twist that wire and then you've got your earring completely finished because you can attach that to your shepherd's hook.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Beautiful. Definitely stock up. I know I keep saying it and I've got to do the same myself. I thought I had loads of them. I did. I genuinely thought I had loads of them. I thought I had loads of jump rings as well, and then I came to do the stuff and kind of went, where's it all gone? You do tend to use them a lot more than you expect. So if you can get 2 lots, get 2 lots.
Yeah, that is the thing about jewellery making. You know, you buy it, you use it.
Yeah.
So what you got to do, you got to buy it.
Buy more, yeah, buy more. And the findings do tend to go a lot quicker. I can make a strand last a lot longer than I can make findings last.
Yeah, of course you can, yeah.
So, and it's one thing we overlook quite often, and when we're thinking, oh, that's a nice strand, and that's a nice strand, and I want that, and I want that, and I want that, we then kind of go, ooh, what have we got to make it with? So definitely stock up, my lovelies. Definitely stock up. Now, I've got some... Which one's my done? Oh, opal nuggets. Ethiopian opal.
Oh, gosh.
Ooh, hello.
Wow. Oh, these are glorious. These are absolutely glorious. I mean, these are... I've been asking Marie to get these, what I call rough cut gemstone.
Rough.
And I just think they're incredible for jewellery making. I really do. They're very different. Mm-hmm. They are exactly what comes out of the ground.
There's a calling for it as well right now. There's a lot.
Oh yeah, a lot of the celebs and the sort of red carpet are wearing rough cut gemstones. I'm just waiting on some extra, probably 5-6 times the size of that. So if you like something like this, if you snap this up now, trust me, you're going to have something shortly that is going to be absolutely stunning with it, a large rough cut.
There's something so nice about the uniqueness of having a rough cut
I
stone
guess that, well,
than
again,
actually
you see,
having a
you've
polished.
got all the usual Ethiopian opal, look, you know.
Yeah, you've got the hues coming out, you've got grey colour coming out,
and
yeah.
that there, but it's just unmistakably gemstone. I just love I can't put it into words, but I really, really like rough cut gemstones.
It's more organic, I think.
It is, and it really makes your jewellery so stylish.
Yes. Imagine just 2 of these, one on either side, silver head pins, nothing more, earrings.
Exactly, or that with one large nucleated pearl in there. I mean, you know, you can't buy that.
No.
You just can't buy that.
£9.95.
Wow, that's amazing. That really is amazing.
For basically designer stylised jewellery. You can make your own designer stylised jewellery.
You might look at them and you might think, oh, well, yeah, but just get them home and look for the beauty in them. You know, I think with something like this, at the first glance isn't the only glance and shouldn't be. I think you need to get these home and really look at them, think about them, and just see the stunning organic beauty that comes off a rough cut gemstone.
I've got at home rough Savarite and rough Mandarin garnet.
Wow.
Because they look beautiful. There's something
we've got
very
some
different.
incredible geodes behind here and that, you know, and these are basically what this type of thing is made from. I mean, that's just absolutely, completely stunning.
So that's a Beryl, what you're looking at in there?
Yeah, look at this through here. It's just completely stunning, and this is the sort of how they put it into very, very, very affordable Ethiopian. But for me, you know, I pay a lot more for that because it's my thing.
Yep. I'll pop that back. Now I've got some amethyst micro-faceted rounds for you. So this is completely opposite what we've just seen. We've just seen rough cut, which is that organic kind of feel. What they've done with this is they've taken the beautiful rough cut and they have made small beads and faceted as many single elements as they possibly could. Every single side that they could get a facet on, they popped a facet on it. So you get completely the opposite effect. And if you put the two together, imagine that.
I mean, I wouldn't have a clue how you could facet that and how you could put a hole through the middle of it. No. Not a clue. It's just not imaginable. How does that happen? I mean, this is the size of a size 11 seed bead.
So you could be seed beading with genuine gemstones?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, with that Ethiopian opal rough, I think that this, as delicate as it is, yeah, absolutely you can do that. I'm a big believer in mixing with gemstones with all sorts, crystals, seed beads and everything.
If you got these from earlier on, or if you haven't got these from earlier on, there are still some available. This was the violet bouquet. Look at how beautifully this strand can be incorporated into that set.
And if you bring back the opal, if you don't mind,
no,
just
that's absolutely fine.
Me, and then you see this beautiful rough cut gemstone, which is just mind-blowingly gorgeous. And then you put in this very high-end polish, lots of attention given to it. Just look, it's just like how it just works.
Yes. Yeah.
It just works.
It's layering, isn't it?
Yes.
You get this wonderful layered effect.
Yeah, yeah.
Stunning, absolutely stunning. So get your hands on all of them if you can. You've got free P&P for the entirety of the day, so taking advantage of that. It should be £10.95, which, considering the effort and the work that's gone into each and every single one of these, is ridiculously low anyway.
Absolutely.
Linda's here though for an extra hour than she was expecting to be, so Linda gets a Linda special. And you get a Linda special too.
Oh.
$6.95 for the entire strand, and it is a 30cm strand.
I was saying on the mid-show this afternoon, and I will repeat it again. Sorry for anybody who's still watching the show, but when we first looked at these in the very early days of JewelleryMaker, we first looked at these. We were told we couldn't afford them; they were too expensive. And I remember the first strand of something like this was a green amethyst, and it went on air at $39.95, and I promise you it was a green amethyst, and it was exactly like that. Now it's just because with the growing of the company, etc., finding new suppliers, etc., these are now so incredibly affordable. But 8 years ago we were looking at between £30 and £40 for a strand like this.
It shows how we've developed over the years as a company, doesn't it, really?
Absolutely. But Sheila and I were really yearning for these strands.
Yeah.
Because they, you know, if you imagine an inch of that and then quite a large amethyst and then another inch of that, absolutely beautiful.
So how does it make you feel knowing that now you are able to get them and at affordable prices?
Because I know we can get them, and we can get them in all the different sorts of gemstones and that. I can imagine if we could have about 20 different strands of that, 20 different gemstones, and then like that necklace I showed you earlier, layer those like that. Oh, yes, please.
That would be incredible.
Oh, yes, please.
Just bring your necklace back in again so we can actually just imagine for a moment if you had strand after strand of these and you could create something like this.
Yeah, strand after strand after strand of those, or every gemstone that you could think of. You know, pink amethyst, green amethyst, anything at all. Gorgeous. Absolutely anything. It doesn't have to all be all the same gemstone. As long as it's the same size and the same quality of faceting and that, and just put all that, that would be the most amazing necklace that you would see in the window in Mall of the Emirates in Dubai.
Yeah. There you go. And you can get this strand for $6.95.
It just doesn't work, does it, really?
No.
You know, price and product don't work there. It really doesn't.
It's just incredible to think that you can get that quality at such an affordable price like you're getting there. You don't have to make to sell, you can make and keep it for yourself, and that means you're getting a high-end piece of jewellery designed the way you want it to be designed, using gorgeous gemstones or seed beads or lunar cabs or shibori, and make it yours. Because people are paying a fortune out there to go to designers to actually have things designed for them, commission-based. Well, you can do that for yourself and wearing jewellery that you love wearing, and people are going to make comments and people are going to love it.
It's just, again, about 10 of those on a sterling silver head pin as an earring. Beautiful.
Yep.
You could put 3 head pins loaded with them at different graduated lengths, slightly bend them, pop them into a sterling silver jump ring onto your earring finding. Absolutely beautiful. Unmistakably gemstone because of the different shades that you're getting in there. And at $6.95 you would pay twice that for, well, I think even more than that for the glass version of it.
Yeah.
And then when you think again of the workmanship that's gone into that, the person who's had to sort of facet and put the hole in, oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's a very good point. These are the things we don't think about. Then we just see the end product, and that's kind of kind of where we think, isn't it? Now we are looking at sky blue topaz. Gorgeous gemstone sky blue topaz is. It's very delicate, very light.
Beautiful.
Shirley, hello my lovely. Right, I'm going to have to get my glasses on, so. Oh, Thank you, thank you. Don't need my glasses after all. There we are. I'm so used to people not putting it on the iPad, and I'm there going, ah. So, Linda, we love it when you're on. Beautiful designs as usual. Evening, Laura and crew. Shirley in Brampton, hello, my darling.
Thanks,
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for joining.
Do you think you can convince her to stay a bit longer?
Do you know what? If I wasn't so absolutely starvingly hungry,
Oh,
I would.
we'll feed you.
Yeah, my husband is waiting at the pub up the road.
Oh, well, in that case, we can't make him. There we are.
The one that you put on your foot.
Oh, I love that one. Oh, I do love that. Yeah, I love that one. They do very nice food. They do. Yeah, don't blame you, actually. Don't blame you. There we are. So we're looking at 68 carats of sky blue topaz. As we're going to be losing Linda very shortly for the evening, what can you do? Tom, what can you do? I think you need to make this extra special. You're going 3x2 to 6x3 mil. It's an 18cm strand for £20.
Duchess of Cambridge is really into her blue topaz at the moment. Every time I sort of see a photograph of her, she's wearing blue topaz, whether it's in an earring or in a necklace. Can you imagine that in a winter bride?
Yes.
Say you're getting married in the winter or even Christmas time, having that twisted into your tiara.
Yeah.
The glint that comes off of it is just second to none. It's such a gorgeous word, topaz. I love that word.
It's very luxurious.
It's very exotic.
It really is. But the colour that you get is soft. It's almost like an aquamarine, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, exactly.
Lovely look to
Could be
this
mistaken for an aquamarine.
Yeah.
Easily.
It's the high sparkle that you get with the topaz, though,
exactly.
which really makes it stand out.
Yeah.
It's got a gorgeous elegance to it. Gorgeous elegance. Now, I am going to bring you the cabs that I've been waiting for. Oh, I love them, I love them, I love them, I love them, I love them.
Do you love them?
I do.
This is the
Lepidolite. And it's like almost like a cherry colour Lepidolite, which is really nice because often you get it more of a kunzite, like a pinky purple. But this is oomph. Lepidolite oomph. This is a gorgeous quality. Isn't it a gorgeous element?
It's just beautiful. It's sort of quite druzy. Look, yeah, it's druzy-esque in there, look.
It looks like you've got lots of crystals sort of squished together, doesn't it? And it's got that beautiful effect. It almost looks like, have you seen of course you will have done, the copper mojave? Where you've got copper mojave turquoise and copper mojave.
Yeah, with the gold.
Yes, yeah. That's the kind of effect that you're getting without it being
it's
crafted
a real mosaic,
in that way.
but it's not a crafted. It's the natural form of the gem.
Which is brilliant to see. Cab size, you're getting 29 by 20 mils, and there are 3 of them in a pack. Now I'm going to show you this one. Got more of that gorgeous, sort of almost a mottled. Oh, that looks like ice cream.
That's gorgeous. Oh yeah, raspberry. Let's say blackberry ripple.
Blackberry ripple. £14.95. That makes it £5 a cab. Thank you, Tom. Tom says great math, Laura. Normally it's me going, no, I'm not quite sure. That is a fabulous price.
Can you bring in those, the amethyst?
The amethyst, yeah, absolutely.
See, around it or dropping from it.
Let's drop from it.
So pretty. So
tassel
pretty.
of the
but absolutely beautiful. As I say, you could go round it as a bezel. You could drop it as a tassel. Or you could just use it as the neck line. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful.
Bezel set it. That one's fantastic. So, Linda, my lovely.
Oh, it's gorgeous, gorgeous.
I'm going to say a huge thank you to you for staying on for an extra
hour.
hour.
I've loved every second of it. I really have. We've had a lovely product.
And I love working with you. You're always,
I wish I
always
could
a
stay.
star.
I mean, you know, it's difficult for me to go because I'm enjoying it.
You're more than welcome to stay. More than welcome. We can get you to deliver the food.
Is my stomach going blub 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 blub.
So when do you want to get with us?
Next weekend. I can't remember which show, but next Saturday, I think.
Next Saturday, possibly. And do you know what you're going to eat tonight?
Everything.
Do you know, I haven't been there for a long time. And it'll be really nice to see.
Yes,
now, don't go anywhere. I know Linda's vanishing now, but you've got me for the rest of the night, and I'm not going to have my stomach grumbling, hopefully, fingers crossed. And the deal's going to get even better. So take a moment, get yourself a brew, and we shall see you in 2. Except Linda is going now.
Buying from JewelleryMaker couldn't be easier. When we bring an item to you, all the graphics come on screen, and this gives you all the information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number, and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.jewellerymaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. JewelleryMaker, the one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates through items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from JewelleryMaker. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
The JewelleryMaker phone is free from a UK landline, so call us today to place your order.
The JewelleryMaker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to JewelleryMaker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share. You can watch our JewelleryMaker show every day on our website by clicking the Watch and Buy Online link in the top right-hand corner of our homepage.
Hello, welcome back. I'm Laura DeLu and this is the JewelleryMaker Late Show. I am joined today by 3 Toms. Tom. That's 4 Toms. The 3 amigos, Tom says. So I've got Tom, who is very tall. I have Tom, who has Bambi eyes. And I have Tom, who is invisible. You can hear him, but you can't see him. Tom, are you there? Yes, he's there. Can you hear that? So we're going to go. We've gone from seed beads in one eye. I'm going to bring you a selection of gemstones in this hour. We have got more seed beads coming up later on as well. And Tom, I think, what do you mean maybe? I think Tom needs to continue the deals that he was doing with Linda. What do you reckon? I think that would be a good thing to do. Also, as I'm here on my own in the studio, I say on my own, I'm with the 3 Toms and Kerry as well. But I've got no one I can talk to really, because Tom's doing work, and Kerry's doing work. So I'm going to talk to you, and I'd like you to talk back to me. So we're going to set up a text topic. So if you have a favourite Halloween item, or a favourite scare, or a favourite recipe for Halloween, anything to do with Halloween, as it is next week. You saw Halloween the other day. The film, I haven't seen that in years. What is your... I haven't seen the new one at all. There we are. What's your favourite horror film? I think that would be a good one. What's your favourite horror film and why? 6077. Halloween is round the corner. So I did a not very great thing as a mum. I'm setting up a Halloween party for my daughter, which is a lovely thing to do, and then realised I hadn't really invited anybody to attend the Halloween party, and then so I sort of sent the invites out a little bit late, and nobody's saying yes because they've all got other things to go to. So I've got. Would you like to come to the Halloween party? I've got loads of cake, I've got loads of sweets, I've got loads of decorations and everything. I've just got nobody to turn up to the party. So it's going to be Gaia and me and my husband, and we've got a couple of people coming along. So there we are. Anything Halloween based, send the message in. Now we're going to start off with a bit more of a treat than a trick. We're going to start off with these. Now when you say purple pearls, see, I wouldn't put these as purple. I look at them now and think maybe these are more like a pink, bright pink message come through. Can you pop it on my screen here so I can actually see it? Tom. You've done it. Thank you. Mandy, hello my darling. Hello lovely ladies and fab crew. Purple is my favourite colour, so I can't resist Lepidolite. It's my favourite colour as well. Now we've got the perfect pearls for you. See, this is more, for me, it's more of a... No, it's purple, isn't it? I argue the fact it's more of a pink, but it's definitely a purple. It is a purple, yeah, you're right. But I'm looking at it, it's more like a fuchsia. But that'd be more pink, wouldn't it? So we've got purple, freshwater potato pearls. They would go really nicely with the Lepidolite. They'd go fantastic with any amethyst as well. And it's one of those. This would be beautiful if you are making like a bangle. So I've been doing memory wire ones recently with the gold coloured spacer beads. So I did one of the brighter coloured gemstones, and I've also done it with pearls as well. I've gone for dyed pearls, and I've gone for bright pink, sort of a reddy pink. And then I've also gone for a bright blue. So I had the gold and then one of these, so 3 gold, one of these, and it just looks really nice. It looks really nice. It's quite a pop of colour that you get from them, so you don't need to use a lot if you don't want to. They look fantastic as earrings as well. Size-wise, you're getting 6 by 7 millimetres, and it is a 38 centimetre strand. But can you imagine if you put the stardust beads with these? They would look incredible. If you got the rose gold stardust beads, and you pop those in between this, that would look phenomenal. In fact, one thing it looked nice with as well is if you went for something like a fluorite, because you've got the softness of the fluorite, and then you've got the rich, dark, sumptuous, really, really deep, gorgeous, pinky purple. I'm going to say pinky purple. No, you're not agreeing with pinky purple?
No, yeah, I think so. I think it's...
It's not so much it's more of a pink purple than a blue purple, isn't it? £6.95. £6.95. Considering how many you're getting on here, how much does that work out? Let me count them. 2, 4. Have you got your calculator ready? Because you know I'm going to need help on this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 4, 6, 8, 32, 4, 6, 8, 42. 4, 6, 8, 52, 4, 6, got you bored now, 62, 4, 6, 8, 68. 10 pence each. 10 pence each is what you're looking at. Turn those into a pair of earrings, just one of those on a head pin. 20 pence for your earrings. Obviously, got to think about the head pin as well. Jane in Cornwall has messaged in. Hello, my lovely. Thank you for joining me tonight. It's gorgeous to see you. Now, what are you saying? You're saying, hi all, my favourite film is Beetlejuice. Love it. Jane in Cornwall. That was the first film I watched with my husband. I love it.
Say it 2 more times.
I don't know if I want to. Do you know, I really don't know if I want to. It does make you think, what about the Candyman? That was a similar thing, wasn't it? Tom apparently, Big Tom, apparently met the guy who played the Candyman, and he was a very nice man. There we are. I don't like hornets, I don't like wasps, so the whole... What is your favourite horror film and why is the topic we're going along with, and now I'm creeped out now. I'm creeped out. Kerry, what's your favourite horror? You don't really watch horror. That's fine. That's fine. What about you, Bambi? I'm going to call you Bambi now. Sorry, that's just rubbed off from Linda.
That's okay. I think the classic is The Shining.
The Shining's brilliant. Mm. Here's Johnny.
But there was a good one this year. A Quiet Place was quite scary.
Oh, I've not seen that one. I've not seen that one. Not at all. Is that one that sort of freaks you out, or is it a lot of...
Jumpy.
It's a jumpy one. See, which ones do you prefer? Do you prefer the jump scares, or do you prefer the psychological horrors?
I prefer the jump scares because the psychological ones are too... They get to you, don't they?
They do. They traumatise me, and I'm kind of there for days after going, I can't. Ooh.
What's yours?
My favourite horror film? Do you know what? I don't know. I haven't watched horror for a little while, but I think the last one that really freaked me out was Insidious. The first one, the first Insidious. I've seen The Conjuring, and I think that had a similar effect. I can't remember it, though. It's not ringing any bells, so I might not have seen The Conjuring. Yeah. Oh, I have seen The Conjuring, yes. Yes. So, yes. And the relevance? Tom's trying to describe one of the scenes to me in The Conjuring about hands coming out of the darkness and clapping. I know it happened. I can't remember it happening, though. I can't remember the film, basically. Right, shell pearls, gorgeous to work with. I can always say that one. This is another one I work with quite a lot. Beautiful look, £3.95. It's fantastic. Definitely stock up on this one. One way of using the shell pearls, well, the way I use shell pearls, is tend to use 3 of them in a row. Have some... My jewellery is really simple. I'm not going to say I'm not able to do complicated jewellery. I'd love to be able to, but for some reason it just is beyond me. So I do sort of 3 in a row, and then I get beautiful either stardust rondelles, you know, the thinner versions rather than the bigger versions. So you've got round slither, and it just looks really nice to have the 3 in a row, normally in opposing colour, so maybe a gold coloured one would look really nice with this one. Although silver might also work really well. £3.95 though is definitely worth getting a hold of, because even as stretches, or if you just redid it and restranded it as is, that would look fantastic as well, wouldn't it? Shell pearls are gorgeous. I've always loved shell pearls because you get that perfect round. So when you're looking at a perfect round in a pearl, you are going to end up paying a premium for that. But you get that perfect round every single time when you get a shell pearl. So beautiful colour. We're not stopping there though. Tom has decided to take it lower. Lowest price ever. Get 2, get 3. You've got no postage and packaging, remember. £2.67, no P&P, it's free P&P for the whole of the weekend, so if you want to add 10 of these on, you're more than welcome to. We don't have massive quantities, but first come, first served. Take as many as you like, my darling, take as many as you like. They're great for stretches as well. Really easy to work with, which I'm sure you know that already, but I love them. Pauline, well done, my darling. You've got 3. Edith, Anne, well done. You've got 2. Collector, and I can never say that name. Merthyr Tydfil. That's the right one, isn't it? So I'm sorry. I'm going to apologise to you every single time because I can never say it right. But I know you're there, which is lovely. Elizabeth, well done, my darling. Say that again. Is the eye... Oh, you are evil. He's asking me if the pad is close enough for me to see. I do remember the TV screens at the other... So, it's going to be a night of being sort of verbally abused in the ear by Tom, isn't it? It is. I knew this was going to happen. I've worked with Tom for a very long time. 7 years? 7 years I've worked with Tom. And to read the screen... It had to be brought very close. to the point where Tom couldn't, because I'm not exactly the tallest person on the planet, Tom couldn't ever see me because I was there by the screen. So the camera was here, and there was me, and Tom always had to look over the camera to see me. There we are. Need to get the contacts sorted, don't I, really? Still need the contacts. Now I'm going to bring you... This is one of those stones that just wows me every single time. Now Louise has messaged in, hello darling, how are you? Hello! I love the paranormal activity films, but I do tend to need to lie down after watching them. Do you know, there's one film that really freaked me out, and I'll tell you that in a minute. Nikki, Zena's bracelet friend, hello my lovely. She says, my favourite horror movies are Halloween and The Exorcist. When I watched Halloween and the music plays, I have to mute as it scares me. Lol. Yeah, there's just... Can anybody remember Phantasmagoria? No, Phantasm. I think it was called Phantasmagoria. Or It's the one with the tall man. You should know this, Tom. You should know this. We've got a tall man in the film who was an undertaker, and he had these metal balls that used to attack people, and blades and things would come out of them, and it was pretty quite. It was quite scary. It was quite. They just put Phantasm. I think it's a film from the 80s or 70s. It's quite scary. But that's not the one that really freaked me out. The one that really freaked me out was something called, I think it was Ruin. And it's about an Aztec pyramid which has been taken over by man-eating plants. Something about man-eating plants really scares me. Day of the Trifid really scares me. Just, it's big, oh, 1979 film, that's the Phantasm. It's quite an, if you've not seen it, it's a good one to watch. It is, yes. There were several of those films made. Yeah. Tom says it's a franchise. There's Phantasm, Phantasm 2, Phantasm 3, Phantasm 4 and Phantasm 5. Apparently there was a gap between Phantasm 4 and Phantasm 5. So, there we are. Other films are available. Do message in and let me know what your favourite horror film is and why does it freak you out. It's for me, it's anything with plants. It's the idea of the fact that there's a potential plants could do that. There are bug-eating plants, isn't there? It's just something wrong. Angela! Worst horror movie ever, The Hand. The hand that crawls around on its own and kills people. Who came up with that? It's like the Addams Family, isn't it?
Thing.
Is it The Thing?
I don't know.
Isn't The Thing the one where it's a what's it, Carpenter film, isn't it? John Carpenter film. And it's where they're in the middle of the, I was going to say the desert, no, but with snow. The snow. That's an alien, isn't it, that takes over? Luckily, this is not going to take over. It's not an alien, and it's certainly not a plant that will eat you, thankfully. Because I'd be out the door if that was happening right now. You are looking at Moonstone. But they did think, if you look back at the sort of history of this stone, they did think that it was either a ghost that had been trapped inside a gemstone, so it's a perfect gemstone for Halloween, or dragon's breath was another one. They thought dragon's breath was caught inside it, or moonbeams. It's a beautiful, beautiful stone. It's got this wonderful soft, icy white colour, and then you will get, depending on the type or the variety of the moonstone, if it's a traditional moonstone, you just get a blue shiller on it, and if it's a rainbow moonstone, you often expect to see a few more colours in there as well. But here, can you see that? I bet it's because it's against the white. You can see it just about. There you go. It's got a real eerie feel to it, doesn't it? So £8.95 is not your final price. It's a 38cm strand and they are 6 mils in size. Hello, Lynn. Oh, it's back on Angela's. No, Excuse me. No, 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 no. I'll tell you what, bring the screen forward. Bring the camera forward so I can see. Give me a minute. I'm finding my glasses. There they are. It's so close he's hit the desk. Evening. For me, it's a film called The Brood Yuck, but I get really scared by books. I read Stephen King as young teenager, still can't stand clowns or fog. My mum, this says a lot right now. My mum read me oh dear, hold those lines. What was it she read me? It. She read me It as a bedtime story. It explains a lot, and also Pet Sematary as well. That was a bedtime story. And what was the next one, my darling? Tom's description there was very interesting. Lapis. We've got lapis lazuli, not plain rounds, faceted rounds of 2 mil, so perfect for seed bead sizes. Please keep sending your messages through about horror films. Or has anything in life scared you? Have you ever seen anything that's just been a little bit creepy? This is gorgeous though, isn't it? Look at the twinkle. Look at the twinkle on that. That is one of the sparkliest. Considering it's a gemstone that doesn't really transfer light through it, because of all those facets that you're getting, because of that gorgeous luxurious blue that you're getting, it is giving the most amazing twinkling effect. Imagine if you set this with seed beads. I mean, we had the blue ones earlier on, didn't we? If you got this as well as those and you popped these throughout it, maybe little strips throughout it, imagine the reflection that you're going to get of light off the surface of every single one of these. Imagine how good that's going to make your jewellery look. And whether you're making to sell or making to keep, just imagine how gorgeous that's going to be. Turn it into a ring as well. I mean, if you had like a little stacker ring maybe, or if you wove a ring with this. Look at that sparkle. £5.95 is the price that you're looking at. It is gorgeous. A 30 centimetre strand as well. So you've got loads on there. I'm not going to even attempt to count them. Not going to attempt to count them in any way, shape or form. Joe's already there. Congratulations, my darling. You're going to get yours. Tara, well done, my lovely. Julia, well done. That is exquisite, isn't it? Beautiful combination of colours. You've got the calcite coming through, so you get that beautiful little blush of white. And then you get the most amazing blue popping through. That is gorgeous. How magic is that? I'm still thinking the Stardust beads from earlier on, you know. They might be a little bit big for them, but I think that we could work it. We could work the Stardust beads in with these. No worries. I'm also thinking a bracelet. It's a perfect kind of Halloween colour though, isn't it? And I know I'm mentioning Halloween or not, but it's next week. It's next week. And I'm throwing a party for my daughter and we've got no one coming. We're having it on Wednesday. We'll have it in the morning. No, she's at nursery in the morning and I'm going to be decking the house out, making it look amazing. It's going to look amazing. You come along.
Have you got that fake web stuff?
No, not yet. I've got one of those things that hang off the door. So we don't want to make it too scary because I was in the shop with her. And we were looking at a little costume for her because it's like, well, it's going to be a fancy dress party. It's going to be great. It's before I realised I'd not invited anybody to come to this party. And there were the hanging witches and ghosts. And she was having a bit of a tantrum and her screaming set them off. Which made her scream even more, but no, she just practically launched herself at me. and just clung on and screamed and screamed. It's like, it's all right, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, we're moving away from them now. But every time she kind of got a bit, it set them off. So we're not going down that path. We're not going down that path. We're trying to make it a little bit more Day of the Dead rather than full-blown scare. She isn't even 2 yet, so it's got to be cutesy. Next up, we're going to do rondelles. Rounds. Oh. Oh. See, I would have said rondelles. But these are bicones. These are bicones. I did a vampire series, if that counts. No, that was a good series. I like that. Now, we are looking at 55 carats of graduated plain bicones is what you're looking at here. Yeah, it was in Blood and Bone China many years ago. Blood and Bone China. It was a vampire series on the internet.
You're a vampire.
I was a vampire. Blood and Bone China. And I was in Skins many years before that as well. Yeah. Now, this is one of those gorgeous colours, isn't it? One of the reasons we love gemstones is not just because they're stone and there's something unusual, it's the colour. Colour is a massive, massive thing. There's a whole industry that just deals with coloured gemstones. Diamonds are normally classed as a separate thing entirely because they've got a whole, it's more of a, I don't want to say mechanicalised way of doing it, it's more industrial, so it's done on a larger scale, whereas coloured gemstones tend to be more artisanal miners or smaller companies that deal with them, because they're normally only small pockets, whereas diamonds you can get masses of them. The coloured gemstones are a lot more difficult. Now this is one of the most well-known gemstones in the world, of course, it's amethyst. It's got a rich, gorgeous colour, it's from Zambia, so some of the finest colours come from Zambia. £6.95 is what it should be, believe it or not, even though it is Zambian. I'd have expected it to be a lot more than that. Actually, £4.95 is what you'll be looking at today. So definitely grab a hold of it if you can. They look gorgeous with silver, they look gorgeous with gold. And it is just magnificent, isn't it? Absolutely magnificent. There's a richness of colour that far surpasses a lot of amethyst. I think competition-wise, if you're looking at depth of colours, Moroccan is on par with it, and that's so few and far between to get a hold of. Brazilian tends to be a lot softer in colour, so if you like your lavender amethyst, if you like your lighter colours, then that's the kind of amethyst to go for. But if you want your chocolate box colours, this is one of the most amazing ones to go for. Zambian amethyst every single time. £4.95 as well. That is an incredible price. Get a couple if you can. Now, what shall I bring to you next? How about some green coloured dyed quartz? This is bright. This is bright, it's vibrant, it's beautiful, it's a real pop of colour. Again, if you actually pop this with something like your amethyst, that's Halloweeny, isn't it? Ooh, ooh, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. There is a real beauty when you dye a gemstone, particularly a quartz or a quartzite, because it does hold the colour really well. Not all gemstones can hold the colour really well, but this does. This does. It's an elegant green as well, isn't it? It's more like an emerald green. In fact, if you thought what the best colour you could possibly want for an emerald, that's the kind of green you'd be looking at, isn't it? Bright, vivid, you've got a pop, you've got a fantastic reflection over the surface of the stone as well. It just looks fabulous. 36 centimetre strand, and it's 8mm that you're looking at size-wise as well, so perfect for earrings, individual, or stretchies. £3.95. See it, like it, love it, grab it. You've got free postage and packaging for the whole of the weekend. Whoop, whoop. which means if you want to get a couple of these, you don't have to worry about paying, well, it's only £3.95 anyway, but you are not having to pay that at all, which means this is basically the price of P&P. We're giving you that amazing opportunity. You would normally have had to pay £3.95 for P&P, you're not now. So get yourself this strand and enjoy it. Love it, because it is one of those colours that just goes with anything. If you wanted to pop it with something deeper and richer in colour, go for a dark blue. If you wanted something really vibrant, go for sort of a bright pop of orange. They're quite contrasting, aren't they? I like that. That's Carnelian. Now, Francis, well done, my darling. Collector in Dorset, well done, my darling. Karen, well done to you as well. What about if you wanted to pop a little bit of green with that green? Louisa! She says, I remember you in Skin. You should use your Russian accent to bring chrome dioxide to air. Don't think I'd be allowed to do that. I don't think I'd be allowed to do that. Oh dear. No, it was supposed to be a Polish character, but my nan is Russian. So whenever I thought about it, I thought about doing my nan's accent. But yeah, it was good. It was good fun, and I actually managed to get the part, which I'm very surprised at, because I had 4 hours in which to learn, because I can't speak Polish or Russian. I had to go in and do the audition in Polish and Russian. Oh, well, in Polish. Yeah, so I had 4 hours to learn it and somehow managed to get the part, which was amazing. Now, are you doing a star buy? We're doing the Carnelian. That is technically a star buy. We're just going to go straight into it, though, because we want to give you as many deals as possible this evening. It's a Saturday night, so why not? Why not? We are looking at Carnelian, sometimes known as Cornelian. It's a gorgeous gemstone that has been it dates back. You look at the Bible, it's mentioned in there. You look at Pliny the Elder, he mentions it as well. It's one of those gemstones that has been throughout history. It just constantly comes up and constantly comes up. And it's a stunning one. And I've mentioned before about the Romans used to use it quite a lot for insignias. So they'd carve into it, and you know when they had like a wax seal and they'd roll it over, so it was a seal that they'd do. They'd create the little patterns inside it, and the reason they used that on the ring was because the wax wouldn't stick to it. So there was no faff of trying to get the wax out. Carnelian, it rolled over beautifully, it left the imprint that they wanted, and they didn't have to worry about it. So they used to use them in rings quite often for that. But it's got one of the most intense colours if you get a really good quality version of it. Sometimes it can go into more yellow tones, sometimes it can go more browny, but this is it's almost like, it's like Mexican fire opal, isn't it? Hello, Invisible Tom.
Hello.
Tom is always going to remain invisible. I don't think we'll ever be able to get him on air, but he's there in the background, always there in the background. £11.95 is what you're looking at for this. It is a 30cm strand, 2x1 to 4x2 millimetres, and it's one of those gorgeous, rich, awesome colours. We did have an orange set of seed beads earlier on. I think there might still be some of those available. So if you go for this, have a look back and get your hands on the orange seed beads, because this will work beautifully with it. It will be just the perfect combination. I think you're going to love it. You are going to love it. I'm thinking stacker bracelets. I'm not thinking elasticated ones this time. I'm actually thinking of using beading thread. Maybe have a clasp on it so they stack really tightly together. That would be quite nice, wouldn't it? Or even just a strip of this across with one of the popcorn bracelets. Philippa, my darling, good luck to you. Angela, good luck to you as well. Don't forget also, we are having a text topic of Halloween, because Halloween's on Wednesday, so why not? 60777 is the number to be sending your message to. Kay, hello my lovely. Are you popping this on the... Oh, it is, thank you. Hi everyone. The original Carrie always scared me half to death. I never watched that, but wasn't that the one where they just covered her in blood, wasn't it? Oh, Angela, wow, that Carnelian is amazing, it is, isn't it? It's a proper pop of colour. In fact, I'm going to bring the purple and the green. Halloween sweet maybe. That would be a trick or treat pack. Tom, next year, trick or treat kit, those colours. You'll remember. You'd better do now after you send that. Now, next up, I'm going to bring you blue tiger's eye. This is a dyed gemstone again, and this is one of those that you wouldn't expect to take the dye quite so well, but it really does. It really does. And the beauty of a blue tiger's eye is you still see the chatoyancy. You still see that cat's eye effect. Isn't that magic? So you've got this deep, rich, sort of almost a midnight blue is what you're getting over the surface of these ones. And then you get that chatoyancy. And chatoyancy is because it's quite, or originally was a fibrous gemstone, well, a fibrous mineral that was then replaced. And it retained its structure. So you still get those lines as though it were fibrous. And that's what the light is catching. You can see that, can't you? If you look up closely, you can see the little lines running across it, and that's where the light transfers over the surface and creates that gorgeous effect. Only a small handful of gemstones actually have that optical quality. And it's a magical thing to see. So you've got your tiger's eye, of course. I mean, Moonstone has a lovely optical quality. There's only a handful of optic gemstones. And I think they're the most fascinating that you can get. So to be able to get 152 carats of blue tiger's eye. Stretchy with silver spacers is what I'm thinking. Stretchy with silver spacers. It should be £16.95. Now we've got a new customer. Hello, my darling. Welcome. Don't forget, you do get your free gift as well. You are going to get your free gift. So there's no minimum spend, so there's no problem there. You've got your free postage and packaging as well. And you've got your 30-day money-back guarantee, and you'll also get your free gift, which will be 2 strands of gemstones sent to you, and they're normally worth £19.95. Yes, Tom? All I'm getting at the moment, just letting you know, this is what I get from Tom. Lara, Lara, Lara. Even when he messages me to see if I'm able to do a shift, Lara, Lara, Lara. There's at least 6 of them before he gets to, I am here. And it was for today and tomorrow, yes. You're very good with that, you are. So my response was, Tom, 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 what do you want? Tom. What are we doing then? Okay, we're gonna smash it, okay? We're gonna bring you the lowest price ever. Tom says, Lara, 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 £10 off. £10 off. Why not? At least it doesn't take you several hundred names before you get that £10 offer. £6.95, grab it while you can. Free P&P. If you've never tried this before, try us now. It's a great opportunity to do it. All you need to do is dial the number at the bottom of the screen, or you can go to the website as well if you don't want to talk to anyone. I don't like talking to people all the time. I quite like clicking and just knowing that it's going to turn up on my doorstep at some point in the near future. But if you are new, welcome to the family. It is so nice to see you. You're going to love it, by the way. We're such a lovely community. Have a look on the Facebook page as well. Say that again. Do I answer the phone if people... Do you want my honest answer to that? If I know the number on the screen, I will answer the phone. If it's a number I've never seen before, I won't answer, because I kind of think... If it's a cold call, I'm not going to I don't want to talk to them. And if it's someone who wants to get to me, they'll leave me a message. That's my opinion on it anyway. Maybe you're different. Let me know. Do you answer your phone when random people ring you? 60777. Tom apparently talks to cold callers for a good 20 minutes, having a full-blown conversation about, have I really? Have I had a what? Have I really? No, I just don't answer. I don't like being rude to people, so I don't like hanging up on people, so I'd rather not answer the phone in the first place, and then I feel like I'm being a better person for not hanging up on someone. You don't have to hang up on any. You don't. If you don't want to talk to someone, you can go on the website, or there is the app as well. They're both very easy to use, so don't worry about that. And it's always nice to actually have your phone with you and just keep checking to see what deals are coming up, because you never know what's going to come up when. Now, these are amazing. These are amazing. Love shell at the moment. Love shell. Absolutely love shell. It's one of the most versatile materials to work with. It's lightweight, it's got a great luster to it. It has so many textures and tones. It takes dye really well as well. And it just looks phenomenal. I love it. It's one of those items, and it's really affordable. Shell is always really affordable, which means it's fantastic if you are making to sell. It's one of those great little items that you can make large quantities of earrings or bracelets or necklaces at a really affordable price point for yourself, but also when you put the price point up for other people to buy, it's still an affordable price point for them as well. Always love working with it, and it's got the most beautiful effect. At the moment I'm working with, can you remember the fish? The fish. They had shellfish a while ago, and I got a whole strand of shellfish, and I'm now turning those into little necklaces and earrings, sweets. And we've also had the leopard print shell. So I'm working with those as well at the moment. But these are gorgeous, especially if you want sort of stacking style, or if you want lots of texture in a bracelet. So it's always a nice idea to get a load of these, maybe a strip of these, and then you get a strip of a gemstone that you like, maybe add a bit of chain in there as well. So you've got various different textures and various different layers that you can work with. Buttons are always nice to work with as well. I know it's completely different than shells or gemstones, but buttons work really nicely, especially if you're stacking. So these are your long nuggets. You're looking at 11 by 6 to 15 by 6 millimeters, and it's a 38 centimeter strand. It's one of those that, because it's been beautifully smoothed, if you did want to wear it as a bracelet, it would be comfortable. Sometimes when you're wearing sort of sharded bracelets, they can be quite uncomfortable, especially if they've got more jagged edges, but these have been beautifully smooth, and because they're shell, they've got that softness to touch anyway. It's got a lovely feel to it. You've got the coolness against the skin, so it feels incredible to wear, and it looks beautiful. Put some spacer beads in there. The nice thing about it as well, because they are top drilled, is you get a bit of movement to it. You see that? So you can either get it so they look all together, or you can just mix it up a little bit. £2.95 at the end of the day. £2.95. Fiona's already there. Well done, my darling. Linda's already there as well. Brilliant to see you both. It really is. And thank you for joining me tonight. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. It's always a pleasure. I know I've got no guest designer, so I always feel honoured when you join me. So we've got, look at the colours that you're getting here as well. I don't know if you can catch that, but can you see the pinky tones? Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, isn't it lovely? It is, it's got that beautiful, beautiful effect, doesn't it? You see that? Imagine popping this with Moonstone. Or even the blue tiger's eye that we had earlier on. So you're going to get that wonderful sheen over the surface of the shell, and then you're going to get that fantastic chatoyancy over the blue tiger's eye. They'd be nice layered, wouldn't they? Mary, my darling, good luck to you. Caroline, good luck to you. Michelle, good luck to you as well. I love it. Absolutely love it. £2.95. You can't go wrong with that. What was the last thing? I'll ask this. Always ask this. What was the last thing you bought for £2.95?
A couple of chocolate bars and a packet of crisps.
There you go. There you go. What did I buy for £2.95 for almond milk? Wow. Oh, you bought two. Okay. I don't know what the last thing I spent. Cake, probably. Always like a bit of cake. Yeah. Yeah.
Half of a pint in London.
Half of a pint in London. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. I remember sitting at the train station after doing my my exam, and I thought, I've done it. I'm gonna have a glass of wine. It was £10 for the glass of wine. I was like, what? What? Now, Tom went to Wimbledon this year. It was £12 each for a glass of Pimm's. Wow. Other drinks are available, of course. There we are. Now, oh, I love these ones. Oh, please tell me we've got loads of these. There's silence. There's oh, 12. Great. Apparently Tom's reading a message. There's only 12 of these, so if you do want them, get them as soon as you can. You've still got the P&P for free. You've still got the 30-day money-back guarantee. you've still got that free phone number as well. So if you wanted to have a free call to the call centre, you can. If you want to get these delivered for free, you can as well. You are looking at one of the most beautiful pearls. That is a stunning effect. It has got a gorgeous effect, hasn't it? And you don't ever know what colour a pearl is going to be. So imagine how long it's taken and how many pearls they've had to go through and sort before they could create this beautiful strand. And not only do they have to find the colours that they want to go in the strand, they also have to be able to colour match the tone. So you have got a beautiful tone to every single one of these. That's why we always say if you like the strand and you want to be making large quantities of things with it, get a couple when you see it, because the next time round that tone might not quite be the same. They will have colour matched as many as they possibly can on each and every single one of the strands. So get them while they're there. And we're not stopping at £11.95. £8.95 for the last 12 chances. Last 12 in the world of this particular strand. Oh, I love it. It is so elegant though, isn't it? I mean, look at the pearlescence that you're getting on that. The gorgeous, gorgeous orient on the surface. And the light just bounces back beautifully. £8.95 though, you cannot go wrong with that. If you can get more than one, do so. Isn't that brilliant? Isn't that brilliant? There is an elegance to this. 12 chances. They are elegant, aren't they? There is a beauty to every single one. Sorry, I'm a bit distracted by just the orient that you're getting. Look at that. Sorry, I don't want to move on, Tom. Can I just look at these all night? Just come back in about 3 hours. Yes, all right, I'll move on, all right. All right. Lara, Lara, Lara. It's like a cat with a cough. That's what Tom's like, a cat with a cough. Lara. 34 carats of peridot. This is what you don't hear. This is what you don't hear on the other end. 34 carats of peridot, graduated, faceted rectangles. You're looking at 4x3 to 6x4 millimeters, and it's a 28 centimeter strand. Do you know, I'm pretty sure blocking Tom out is a skill. I think I deserve an award for that. On some occasions, I can't do it all the time because sometimes it just gets through. But I think the majority of the time, I think I deserve an award for it. 7 years. 7 years. Did I break a mirror or something? I must have done. So we are looking at a gorgeous, gorgeous strand of peridot. Take a look at these though. It's the shape that's gorgeous. So we love peridot. We've all loved peridot. I think, do all of us own a peridot strand? I know a lot of us do. I've got a gorgeous peridot strand. But look at the shape. Have you actually seen a peridot that looks like this? It's brand spanking new to the Late Show, so I'm feeling quite honoured that we got this actually. But it's the shape. Those rectangles are stunning. In every single way. You've got that movement of light. Again, I'm going back to the shape. I love that shape. What is it called, the rectangle? A long square. I don't know who came up with that, but then we have a long square. So you are getting a whole strand of these long squares. Anne, hello my darling. Hi everyone, my favourite horror film of all time is Day of the Triffids. Watched it about 1974. Ever since then, If I see a road sign, heavy plant. I saw a clip. Oh yeah, I continued. If I see a road sign crossing, I shout, Triffids! The day of the Triffids were plants that took over in not a very nice way. And that, I think, is one of my all-time. So I was at home ill from school. I was young. So I was home ill from school and they had a clip on daytime TV. Why they had a clip on daytime TV, I don't know. But as a child, it's pretty petrifying. And it was a simple, it was the part where they were all lined up outside someone's house or something like that. And it was just, no. And we had a giant, my parents still have it. This thing is like older than me. I've got a giant, is it a cheese plant, the funny shaped leaves? So this giant cheese plant that had grown so big, it had got to the top of the ceiling, had crawled along the ceiling towards the other end of the room to get to the light source. So as a child, seeing this clip of Day of the Triffids and then going into the bathroom and seeing that plant, I was traumatised for years. £14.95 is what you're looking at. Thankfully, you don't have to worry about plants with the colour of this because it's a gorgeous green and it's not going to eat you. £9.95 is what you're looking at. My brain's gone now. I'm thinking of killer plants. £9.95 is what you're looking at. These is a pair of earrings. That's all you need. And you've got so many on this strand as well. You've got a gorgeous graduation, very subtle. So it's 4x3 to 6x4. 2, 4, 6, we're going to be here all day, aren't we? 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 4, 6, 8, 32, 4, 6, 8, 42, 4, 6, 8, 52, 4, 6, 7. 57 on that strand. How much is that each? How much? 17 pence. So for a pair of earrings, 34 pence. Obviously, you've got to consider your findings as well, especially if you use sterling silver with these. That would be the perfect combination, wouldn't it? Sterling silver and peridot like this. It's a birthstone, so it's going to be one of those that is very well received. It's well known as well, and it's one of those gorgeous, it's just got a beautiful colour to it. Beautiful colour. Now, next up, I'm going to bring you Labradorite faceted rounds. Now, this is more of a muted Labradorite, so we're used to seeing the bright colours coming through now, aren't we? Well, this is a bit more subtle. It's got more of a grey back to it, which I adore. It's very much reminiscent of the older style Labradorite that we had over the years. I've actually got a bracelet pretty much exactly the same as this, but with a massive Labradorite heart that I got from JewelleryMaker way back when. And it's really nice to have because you've got this really subtle elegance to it, and then you get flashes of colour. And they are stunning when they happen. They're not going to be over every single gemstone, and that's the beauty of it. It's great if you want more of a masculine piece, or if you want more of a subtle piece, or more of a mysterious piece. Because every gemstone lends itself to something different, doesn't it? And the Labradorite that we have now is fabulous for the colour, and it looks great for the pop. But if you want something a little bit more muted, that you need to put to one side, and you need to go for something like this. Now, you take a look at each and every single one of these, and you'll see that you have got this beautiful faceting, and it's almost golf ball-like, isn't it? They've put as many facets on as they possibly could. They look great as a stretchy. I can say that right now. The bracelet that I got from JewelleryMaker years ago was a massive Labradorite checkerboard faceted heart, and then it had 2 strands of your rounds. So you're looking at actually a massive amount of this. It's 250 carats in total. And you have got that beautiful masculine elegance to it. It would look stunning if you had it long lying and have it with a cashmere jumper, roll neck. Chunky knitwear. Oh, so glad it was cold today. Chunky knitwear all the way. You've got to love this time of year. It is freezing today, isn't it? Do you know there's snow in different parts of the country? I was hearing it on the radio on the way down. I was like, what? Doesn't surprise me though. It's been freezing cold. Freezing cold. So, my question to Tom, what we're going to do with this? I'm thinking we can be really cheeky on this one. Should be £11.95. Not today. See it like it, love it. We're going to give you a PR deal on this one. £6.95. If you've never tried us before, try us now for the first time. This is a beautiful unisex design that you can make with it. You've got that gorgeous back colour, you've got that wonderful pop of colour. If you wanted to make it a little bit more feminine, add some pinks in there, add some beautiful, maybe some pearls going with it. If you want to keep it masculine, you could go along with darker colours if you wanted to. You could also go with, and I love wooden beads. Wooden beads work so nicely when you're looking at it with a Labradorite. So pop wooden beads in there as well. It's a great all-rounder. It really is. And it feels amazing as a bracelet because it's so weighty. So if you like your chunky, weighty jewellery, this is it. This is the one. And at £6.95, restrand it. Restrand it. It's certainly worth it. Michelle, my darling, good luck. Shazza, good luck. Daniel, good luck. Gloria, good luck to you as well, my lovely. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce the name where you're from again, because you know I'm going to get it wrong. You know I'm going to get it wrong. So, see it, like it, love it, want it, grab it. Sue, good luck to you as well. Check those baskets out, and if you are new, welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. Check the website out as well. We've got a really lovely community of people who give you lots of hints and tips. It's just wonderful. Now, Beryl, you're giving me a Beryl strand. That's a bit nice. The actual piece of Beryl, yes I do. This is Beryl. I'd like to introduce you to Beryl. This is Beryl. So Beryl forms in large shards like that. You can see. Hexagonal. And imagine taking this and then turning that into this. Because that's the bit we miss out when we think about these gorgeous strands that we're seeing, is the fact that someone's had to take this, mine it, get it out of the host rock, because I mean that's firmly in there, isn't it? That's firmly in there. And it depends on what the host rock is. I mean, if you're looking at spinel, you could be looking at marble, and imagine how hard it is to actually get something out of marble. But this is Beryl, and you are getting the whole strand after it's been removed from the host rock, after it's then been faceted, after it's been looked at and designed and tapered down to these sizes that we want, and ensure that we use the finest parts of that Beryl. £5.95. It's an amazing stone, isn't it? You've got morganite in there, you've got heliodor, you've got goshenite, you've got bixbyite. They're all beryls, they're all beautiful. In this particular strand, you're looking more at the aquamarines and the morganites in there. You might be looking at a little bit of heliodor, who knows? But you are getting a lovely, lovely selection of very soft-toned beryl. One of the most well-known families, because of course emerald is in the Beryl family. £5.95. Check those baskets out. Definitely check those baskets out. It's so worth it. It really is. Kelly, my darling, well done to you. Angela, well done. Joe, well done. Michelle, well done. Good luck. Good luck, my darling. There is just a beauty to this, isn't there? Soft, delicate. Got any baby showers coming up? Be a nice little necklace or a bracelet for a baby shower. If you don't know what the baby's going to be, whether it's a boy or a girl, use both the pink and the blue, or even use one of the yellows if you get the yellow in there. What's what called? Oh, is there a gender? I didn't know that. Apparently some people have gender reveal parties as well as baby showers as well. Oh. There we are. Just been told someone's pregnant. Thank you very much for that. There we go. There we go. That's really good. Now, next hour, don't go anywhere, it's going to be brilliant because I've got more Fast and Furious deals and I've got some Pietersite in there. So if you like your hawk's eye and your tiger's eye combined, then you're going to love Pietersite because it's your beautiful combination gemstone. So that's coming up, as well as more incredible deals, and no doubt for me it'll be Lara. I'll see you after this.
Buying from JewelleryMaker couldn't be easier. When we bring an item to you, all the graphics come on screen, and this gives you all the information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So, when you see an item that you would like to buy, simply pick up the phone and dial our free phone number, and you'll get through to our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, you can join us at www.jewellerymaker.com and start your jewellery making journey today. JewelleryMaker, the one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
Wake up and tune into JewelleryMaker every morning at 8 AM for our early bird special. We have some great offers, amazing deals and great prices to bring to you. So that's 8 AM every morning, and you know what they say, the early bird catches the worm.
If you have a question or a query for JewelleryMaker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2, or alternatively you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
The JewelleryMaker phone is free from a UK landline, so call us today to place your order.
At JewelleryMaker, we are always looking at ways to provide you with a fantastic shopping experience. With this in mind, we'd like to welcome you to our new pre-order option. Selected items throughout the day will be put on display and made available for pre-order. When the presenter informs you that the pre-order service is available on an item, this is your chance to pop it into your online basket or speak to one of our brilliant call centre team members and be one of the first to secure your purchase.
Our brand new Get Started with JewelleryMaker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration, and get you started in your jewellery making journey. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
Welcome to JewelleryMaker. We are part of the Immediate Media family. Immediate Media is a fast-growing multimedia platform company who operates some of the most loved brands across the UK. Our brands range from our other shopping TV channel, The Sewing Quarter, to our very successful magazines, such as Simply Knitting, Molly Makes, and the Radio Times. We work incredibly hard to inspire you and bring you lots of exciting ideas and projects. So whatever your creative needs, you know that our crafting family will be there for you. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
This is one of the most, hello by the way, sorry, I'm getting really excited about the fact we've got Pietersite. It's an incredible gemstone. So if you love your tiger's eye because of that wonderful chatoyancy effect that you get, and if you like the dyed blue tiger's eye, then you're going to love this even more, because this gemstone is actually a combination of tiger's eye and hawk's eye. It's the two together. So hawk eye is the blue variety of tiger's eye, the genuine blue variety, rather than a dyed one. and it has the same effect as a tiger's eye. And when you have it merged together, now in nature something happens and they sort of end up heating and swirling, and they kind of get mixed up together. And if you ever look at sort of skulls or carvings of Pietersite, you'll see this amazing effect. You get bits of blue in there, you get bits of the brown in there, and you get this incredible chatoyancy. Now it always reminds me of Harry Potter. And you'll understand any of the Harry Potters. So, you know when Harry Potter looks at a picture and the pictures move, don't they? They generally, they move. That's what this reminds me of, because when you look at Pietersite, when you look at the surface, because it's not the same as a tiger's eye where it's just one base area that you get the ripple going across the surface, because it's all swirled and it's all moved together, it looks like a stormy sea. It looks like it moves. Can you see that there? You see the effect? It does, doesn't it? Oh, it does. It looks clearly durable. It looks like it's moving. It's got the most amazing effect to it. And it's fabulous, especially if you get some which has got brown in there as well, and then you get the whole sort of, it does look like you're looking at the planet from above and it looks like a storm's going on, and it's just these ripple effects that go on. It's amazing. So we're going to do something really nice on this one for you. We're going to do something stupid, basically. We're going to do a trade show offer. So a trade show offer, if you go to a trade show, you expect that there will be special offer deals for wholesalers that you wouldn't expect to see in the stores. So Tom is guaranteeing me that he is able to do a trade show offer for you today. So for today, our target is £129.95. That's what we should be getting for this. Now, because it's a Saturday, and because we're feeling generous, and because we want you at home to get an incredible deal on something as amazing as Pietersite, we're going to take £100 off the price in 1 minute's time. That's not £50, that's not £20, it's not £10, it's £100 in 1 minute's time. The clock has started. So basically, if you want it, you've got a minute to get on those phone lines, a minute to get it in your basket. And I'm saying you've got a minute to do it because I do not know how long these are going to hang around at this price. Remember, it's £100 off the show price right now. That's what we're going to do. If you come in now at £129.95 thinking, oh, I don't want to because that's what I'm going to pay, you're not going to pay that price. We have a limited amount of these, and we're putting the clock on there now because we know it's going to end up going very, very quickly. We've got less than 30 seconds to get involved. Less than 30 seconds to get involved. You know there are going to be people taking more than one. You know that it's going to be £100 that's dropped, so you know where it's going to be. You know the price. You don't have to and ah about it. It's a case of get it while you can. You still have the 30-day money-back guarantee. You still have the free phone number. You still have all of those wonderful elements that make you love shopping with us. And you're about to get this now for £30. 2 gemstones is what you'll be looking at. Can't guarantee the shapes, but I can guarantee that'll be 36 carats in total for £29.95. It's going to end up going, isn't it? It's going to end up going. Already Philip is there, Colette is there, Vic is there, Lorraine's there. If you do want to get it and you have it in your basket and you've not checked that basket out, check your basket out as soon as you possibly can, because they are brilliant. They really are. The effect that you get on the surface of each and every single one of these, it is like a Harry Potter's picture. Maybe that's what we should rename it, the Philosopher's Stone. Pietersite, the Philosopher's Stone. That would be brilliant. It would, wouldn't it? Imagine this as a ring, though. If you had that as a ring, and you had it moving in the light like that, looking like it's a storm actually going on the ring itself. I mean, that's amazing, isn't it? To think that you actually have the opportunity to own this gemstone. It's not one of the easiest ones to get a hold of, I have to say. It's not easy, just like, say, your charoite. That's quite difficult to get a hold of in comparison to other gemstones. It's beautiful in every single way. And the fact you get that amazing chatoyancy, and I don't even think we can call it chatoyancy, really, because it's in all different directions. It's not just a cat's eye effect, is it? But don't you just love it? Absolutely love it. It does look like a storm. It does, it does, it does, it does. An oncoming storm, or even the eye of the storm. It depends on the piece that you get. Maybe get a couple. Get a couple of these and choose the two that you love. And if you don't want the other set, then you can send the other set back, of course. You've got that 30-day money-back guarantee, so take advantage of that. Also, if you are making to sell, it's a really good idea to get a hold of the authenticity card as well, because it is an unusual gemstone. Now I'm going to go along with cabochons again. Let me twist this round so I can actually see, because I'm only short. I'm only short. Oh, it's this. This is an interesting mookaite. It's not what you would expect mookaite to look like. And basically, it's tiny little shards of mookaite that have been cemented together and create this really amazing stone. Look at this. Isn't that phenomenal? Don't know how you pronounce it, so I'm just say Brecciated. Tom says, don't ask me. Kerry doesn't know either. Brecciated, Brecciated.
That sounds nice.
Brecciated, let's go with that. Brecciated. So basically, it's lots of little bits of mookaite, and they form this. I suppose it's like a mosaic, isn't it? Can you see how you've got all the little shards? All the little shards all merged together to create really unique pieces. And actually, the last time I had some of these on air, had lots of people looking at it and saying they could see different images. It's a beautiful stone for that. It will always look like a piece of artwork. Can you see a picture in that one? I'm seeing a giraffe's head. Can you see that? Yeah? So I'm going to bring another one on. What can you see in this one? This is what is so nice about this particular gemstone. A starfish. Yes. Yes. Yes, Tom, I can see that too. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm loving the starfish one on this one, but this is it. You're going to have hours of fun just looking at it and seeing different pictures. Now that one's more like just a piece of art, isn't it? I say just a piece of art. How do you have just a piece of art? Art's amazing. So you've got this beautiful, almost like an egg that's been cracked open with all the shards going. What treasures would lie within? And then we've got another one here. So it's going to be a series of different cabs that you'll get. You're getting 240 carats in total. What can you see in this one? Ooh, I can see a little hat, a person's face, a body there, maybe panning for gold. It looks like the little sacks of gold and things, and it's little trickles of gold running through. Or is that? No, it's almost like a Studio Ghibli kind of feel. Love this one. This one's really simple, really elegant. 1845. Look, it does look like there's a little face in the corner there. It looks like Cruella de Vil, actually. You see that? With a big fur coat. $18.45, and you could get lots of different varieties in this. Capturing them or just keeping them for the sake of keeping them I'd want to keep them, but they would look amazing as jewellery. Imagine this as a big necklace. That reminds me of Gustav Klimt, The Kiss. You ever seen that? The famous painting, Gustav Klimt, The Kiss. You'll know it when you see it. Tom's asking what that is. You'll know it when you see it. The response was, how's that? Oh, no, I see that's a, yeah, I see. 1845, they're not going to be around for long, so grab them while you can. Tom now wants to see this. Just, let's have a look. You see, you've got, it just reminds me of it. It doesn't look like it, it just reminds me of it. Turn it the other way around. Tom, use your imagination, come on. He doesn't see it. There we are. Says it all, doesn't it, really? Now, did you say an Ammolite? Oh, where? Oh. I'm not seeing it. Where is it? I'm short. I'm probably looking over at something. No, they're Shiva eyes. I'm not seeing it, my lovely. I've got what looks like andesite. Yeah, it's not there. Nope. This is what I should have, but it's not come through. So we've got 0.75 carats of Ammolite, 8 by 6 mil. Ammolite is a gorgeous gemstone. It's a really unusual one. It's normally found in Canada, Alberta, Canada. And it's normally found in a very small location. So many millions of years ago, there were creatures known as Ammolites that used to live in the sea. Big snail-like things, and they used to be really brightly coloured, Now, if you have a look, you'll see ammonites all over the world, and you can get them. They're normally the most common thing. If you go into a fossil shop, you can buy the fossils themselves, and you see them. What you don't see very often is that iridescent look. It seems to be just these small locations and pockets that you get. Alberta, Canada is one of them, where they have that amazing iridescence. So there's a very limited amount that comes out of the ground, very limited. Normally it's an extremely expensive gemstone to get your hands on, if you see it at all. So we have got a gorgeous opportunity for you. Now, the way this works is you normally look at the stone and you want to see different colours coming through. So that you can see the greens in there, you'll probably see blues in there as well as it goes round. And it normally has a sheen and an iridescence of varying different colours. So blues, greens, oranges, reds. So I'm not going to guarantee what colours you're going to get, but you're more than likely to get a green. And if you're lucky, you'll get your reds in there as well as your oranges. So it's definitely worth getting your hands on because we don't see it very often. How many do we have? I'm assuming it's a small quantity. 60, really? That's a bigger quantity than I expected. 64. Now, how are you blaming me for losing this? Tom is now blaming me for losing. In that case, you're going to have to give me a better deal. It should be $24.95. That's an amazing price. Because I don't have it with me, so I can't show you the actual thing in person, we're taking it down to £14.95. Don't worry, you still have your 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you get it home and you decide it's not right for you, you send it back, get a full refund, no questions asked. And what's really nice today is your postage is free to get it home. Anything you buy today, you're not paying any postage and packaging for. None at all. None at all. So add as many items to your order. You do not have to worry about any P&P today. So if you're new and you want to try us, why not try us for the first time? Welcome to anyone who has joined the family. Join the family. That was really bad, wasn't it? That was awful impression. I'm blaming you.
What's it from?
It's not. I was just trying to be like, you know, a scary gangster type. Clearly I'm really scary. £14.95. Grab it while you can. There are 64 chances. That is not a lot. It's a lot better than I thought, though. I was expecting 10 because it's not the type of gemstone that you get big quantities of. In the 7 years that I've been dealing with gemstones, there's only been one location that one company that I work for that I managed to see this a lot. And that was because they had a really good contact with one of the mine owners themselves. So it's not something you see very often. Well done, Helena. And good luck to Collector in Cumbria as well. Check those baskets out. Now, next up, what we're going to do. Ooh, I love this stone. So these are 8mm golden obsidian. The dragon stone. It's got one of those beautiful iridescence. I say iridescence, I mean chatoyancies, which is not quite a chatoyancy in fairness. It's an unusual optical effect that you get on the surface of the stone. It's more like a pinpoint. There it is, look at that. Oh, don't you just love this? Don't you just love that effect? Obsidian is technically a glass. It's a volcanic glass formed naturally, and you get the most amazing effect in some of them. I mean, if you've ever seen snowflake obsidian, it looks beautiful. It really does. But for me, this one is stunning. Don't forget, send your favourite horror films in and why. Let me know. Let me know what the one that scared you the most was, what the one you thought wasn't so great. Have you been in a horror film? Maybe you've been in a horror, maybe you've been an extra in a horror film, maybe you starred in a horror, maybe you wrote a horror film. Anything horror based would be brilliant today because it's Halloween on Wednesday. It is indeed. £5.95 for your strand. That's gorgeous though, isn't it? A volcanic glass, and it looks phenomenal. The effect that you're getting there is brilliant, and it does look like it's a stormy night and the moon's just travelling. Look there, travelling behind the clouds on a dark Halloween evening. Anything could happen.
It reminds me of Sleepy Hollow.
Yes, yes, it does. It does look like Sleepy Hollow, doesn't it? That kind of effect. Great if you are making Halloween jewellery. Great for any time of the year, to be fair. Love the look of it. Ooh. How about I bring you these spacer beads, 2, 4, 5 in a pack. They're 95 sterling silver. They are coated in rose gold, and they've got this beautiful disc-like elegance to them, but they're almost like a bicone. So if you take a look at these, would be fabulous. Oh, if you pop these with the onyx, not the onyx, the obsidian, wouldn't those two just go beautifully together? I'm liking that. So there are 5 in the pack. They're 7mm in size, and they are just irresistible. They would look great if you had a focal bead. Could be a jadeite, big jadeite. In fact, if I bring you this, just imagine those topping and tailing it. I'm not going to be able to hold it now. Just imagine it topping and tailing, almost like a bead cap, but not quite. Just by the focal bead, that would look really lovely, wouldn't it? It'd just set it off. That's beautiful. For the 5 of them, £6.95. Remember, it is 95 sterling silver, and it is the rose gold over the top of it. So you are getting a really good quality to the actual spacers themselves. Get a couple of packs, because these are the ones that I think you're going to run out of quite quickly. I've had that experience this week already. Don't let that experience be your experience. Got into a flow of making my jewellery and then went, oh no, I can't do it now. Got nothing else. Needed those beads. So definitely get a couple of packs. At £6.95 for sterling silver, it's worth it. And think about the markup price you can make on sterling silver in comparison to if it was a base metal. Oh, how nice it would be to wear your own gorgeous sterling silver jewellery that you've made yourself. Love it. Get a couple if you can. Definitely get a couple if you can. Now, next. Ooh, how about some aquamarine? How about some faceted drops? These are really nice. It's not often you see aquamarine drops. You can, I'm thinking straight away, you may be thinking otherwise, but I'm thinking sterling silver, Brecciated wrap at the top. And attach them as earrings or as a beautiful little pendant. Again, I'm thinking simple. You could have cascades if you wanted to. Oh, it'd be really nice if you had a long chain, maybe one of the round connectors that we've had previously, going down to maybe a chain that overlaps, and then you have maybe 2 or 3 of these dotted at the bottom, so you've got this little cascade going from the neckline. That'd be really lovely. Really lovely. £70 carats of aquamarine, 7x4 to 14x5 millimeters, and it's a 15 centimetre strand for £12.95, which is fabulous. You think about the fact it's a beryl. It's one of the most well-known gemstones. It's a birthstone, so again, if you're making to sell, it's a great one to have in your stash. If you love the colour blue, it's a great one anyway. It's just one of those gemstones, again, that you're going to want to use time and time again, and the fact that it's a drop works so beautifully. It really does. And isn't it nice to be able to deal with gemstones, real gemstones, for prices like you're seeing here on the screen today? £12.95. Could you go into a jeweller's and get a hold of that? I know it's different because you're making it yourself, but the idea there is that you are still getting genuine, real gemstones at ridiculously good prices. I love those. They're really nice. How about some, ooh, cabs. Beautiful. This does look like a Halloween night for me. This is brilliant. We've seen some of the most amazing Labradorite, haven't we? We've seen lots of blue schiller coming off it. I say schiller, not really schiller. Adulorescence. No, Labradorite. Oh, for goodness sake, Labradorescence. I'll get there in the end, I will, I promise. But we're looking at, oh, just take a look. Oh, I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it. Purple Labradorite. It's brand spanking new to the Late Show, and it is just, oh, how divine is this? That's like the night sky, isn't it? It's almost like the Aurora Borealis crossing the sky, or UFOs, whichever. Look at that. Oh, I need to show you another one. Oh, just imagine how this is going to look in jewellery. I'm going to have to say it, I don't think I could part with any of these. I don't think I'd be able to make to sell, I'd be making to wear. Oh, I love it. I love it. So you are going to get a series of shapes, a series of sizes, and a number of gemstones. They should be £17.95. I can't guarantee shapes or size or how many you're going to get, but I can guarantee you're going to get 70 carats in total. £12.95, so worth getting a hold of. So worth getting a hold of. Just for the colour. Just for the colour itself. Pick your favourite piece and keep it. Pick your, and this one would be mine. That purple that you're seeing in this, imagine this on your hand. Imagine turning this into a ring that you're going to wear time and time again. Imagine how it's going to make you feel. It's going to be amazing. Imagine the compliments you're going to get. Goodness me. And it does feel good, doesn't it, when someone compliments you on jewellery that you've made yourself. It feels really good, and it feels really good to wear real gemstones as well. Yeah, you're getting something very special. I know I keep showing you this one, but I'm in love with this one. Just so in love with it. Other types are available. I've got a pear shape for you if you want a pear shape. I've got a round if you want a round. There they are. I am thinking, because I'm thinking all things Halloween right now, I'm thinking a wirework spider over the surface. I'm also thinking possibly you could actually use that as the body for a wirework spider, for the centre if you wanted to, or a beetle. I mean, we've got lovely ovals in there, so you can make a big scarab if you wanted to. That'd be nice. Ooh, there's loads of things you could do with it. Or a dragon. That could be the eye of a dragon. It would be a big dragon, wouldn't it, really? You wouldn't really be able to wear it as jewellery. It'd be more of a sculptural piece, I think. Or just wear it as a massive ring. Gorgeous, all the way through. Beautiful. Ooh, ooh, can I just show you the back of this one? So the one that I fell in love with, look at the back. Oh, oh, pretty. Karen, well done, my darling. Philippa, well done. Tracy, well done. Helena, well done. Rio, Nicola, Collector, good luck to all of you. Good luck, my darlings. Now, oh, I've got a beautiful heart pendant for you now. Oh, these are cute. Take a look at this. Isn't that just stunning? Beautiful, almost a filigree detailing to this one. Do you know, a lot of effort actually goes into designing something like this, because not only do you have to design it, first of all you design it with pen and paper, you've then got to create a mould for the silver to be put into, and that's normally done with wax. So someone actually has to carve that by hand generally. They can use computers as well, CAD systems and various things to actually cut the wax, but quite often it's done by hand. And then gypsum is normally placed around it, and then the wax is melted out, so then it leaves this cavity, and then that is what the silver is poured into. So the silver is normally poured into the cavity, and then that's what forms this beautiful little shape. So to get to the point where this can be mass produced, it's a lot of effort. A lot of effort, a lot of time. I know we talk about lapidarists faceting gemstones, but actually silversmiths and designers of jewellery really have a lot of work to do as well. And again, that's another thing we tend to overlook. But to get this beautiful filigree detailing, imagine how long it would have taken to design it, to form the actual wax mould for that, or the centre, to actually then have the mould from the gypsum created around it, to then be able to get to this final piece. And then you need the polishing there as well. So it's a lot of effort that goes into it to be able to bring you something like this for £4.95. This is where it's really wonderful, because we can bring you amazing prices like this, and it's just because we do buy in large quantity. It's the equivalent of wholesale, isn't it? So we buy large stock, we can bring it to air, which means we can give large quantities out at ridiculous good prices. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Imagine that with a gemstone strand just off the top of it. So you've got maybe, I don't know, Labradorite around there, or maybe some amethyst. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And £4.95, get a couple. Imagine these as earrings, they'd look beautiful, wouldn't they? Or just get a chain and make it into a beautiful piece of jewellery to give at Christmas. It's just so elegant. I think anyone would love that as a Christmas gift, wouldn't they? Even if you just got a little ribbon, just a little ribbon so you can sit on it like that, that would be really nice as well. Very much so. Now I'm going to leave that there with you, my darling. I'm spotting this gallery wire. It's in the next hour. I want to do it now, yeah. We don't have to, we don't have to. You sure? You sure? Is this the one that you... Okay, you borrowed it from yourself, that's fine. This wasn't actually supposed to be in tonight. Tom has been borrowing from himself. So Tom's on first thing in the morning. And he's decided he wants to give you a treat tonight rather than make you wait till the morning, which is probably why he's not said no to me bringing it to you now. It should have been in the next hour, but we're doing it now. So this is gallery wire. If you've never encountered gallery wire, it's incredible stuff. If you can't wire wrap, if you're not good at wire wrapping, I'm not good at wire wrapping, I don't know if I ever will be. I'm hoping that one day I'll be able to achieve it, but who knows. This is brilliant for capturing cabs. So if you looked at any of the cabs and bought them today and you're thinking, how do I capture them? This is where gallery wire comes in. You get a really beautiful finish to it. Really beautiful finish. Very designer. It's the kind of finish you'd expect to see in a jeweller's shop, is the best way to describe it. And you can either weld these closed, if you want to. Or I mean, the way this works is you've got three different wires. All, that's the back of it. There we are. All looking slightly different. Have you not? So Kerry's not seen this before. So basically you have these beautiful ornate little wires, okay, and you've got legs to them. So your legs can bend, and that will then capture the cab. So it goes all the way around, and you can bend it, and it works really beautifully. So this is 14 carat gold filled gallery wire. So let me just grab one of the cabs. Let's grab my favourite one. So you decide where you wanted it to go. So would you want the longer legs at the front or the longer legs at the back? It's entirely up to you. But the effect that you get, I'm not going to be able to do this because I've popped it in a really weird position, but let's just, there we are, for example, like that. So that's the effect that you get around. Obviously you'll get it a lot closer and a lot tighter. And then what you do is you would close those either around the surface if you wanted it to be so the shorter legs were at the back. You'd probably want it to sit beautifully there. Lift it up a little bit so the bottom legs can also creep under as well. And it just captures it. It captures it beautifully. You also have an extra wire that comes with it so you can wrap around and secure it if you want to. Have a look at YouTube because there are just so many different, Claire actually describes it beautifully, our guest designer Claire. She explains really well, it's a couple of shows ago, so just type in Claire and memory wire and we should be able to see how it's done really well. And you get a really in-depth instruction booklet with it, with pictures. So you don't have to worry about that in any way, shape or form. If you're thinking, I'm not quite sure how to do it, it will tell you exactly what to do. It's really simple, really easy. It should be £149.95. Not today. Not today. You will get 3 wires. You will also get the additional wire to wrap for under £100. This one is one of the most effective ones if you want something that's dramatic. I'll wrap this round quickly. You'll obviously have lots more time. You'd want to weld it shut. It does have varying different ways that you can capture the gemstone in it. So that's all told in the instruction manual. But doesn't that look beautiful? That would have that bent over around the outside and that would bend underneath. So you get this beautiful effect over the surface and it captures the cab really simply. Just imagine that. High-end finish, minimal effort. It's an ultimate buy, it really is. So, next, I'm going to bring you some more stunning optical gemstones. I'm going to bring you Moonstone pairs, pack of 3, and I think you're going to love the effect that you get with these. Aren't they lovely? Aren't they gorgeous? So this is just one of them. I've got another 2 here as well. So different sizes. It's rainbow moonstone, so you don't always expect to see, you can see it there, can't you? You don't always expect to see just the blue. You will get other colours in there as well, because technically it's a white Labradorite. Whenever you see rainbow moonstone, normally it's a white Labradorite, not a moonstone, which is one of those nice little unusual things, and that's why you tend to see more colours coming through. But it's a beautiful, beautiful gemstone. Look at that. Once it's got that adulorescence, and it has a real pop of adulorescence, it stands out. It does stand out. It's one of those gemstones that you just can't help but keep buying. I love it. Moonstone Labradorite, I would have ring after ring after ring after ring of them. And I'm saying ring because I want to see them. I'm being selfish on that one. I don't want someone else to be able to get the pleasure of it. I want to get the pleasure of it myself. If I'm going to have an optical gemstone, I want to see it. And you'll probably feel the same way. So a bracelet's ideal, a ring is ideal, and these are perfect. Look at them. Aren't they gorgeous? £19.95, it's 18 carats. You are guaranteed to get 3 pieces in this, so at least you know how many you're going to get. 3 pieces in total. You've got one big one, and you've got a couple of small ones in there as well. They are so pretty. Love it. Don't forget as well to send in what your favourite horror film is. What's your favourite horror film? I'd like to know, well, what's the worst horror film, or what scared you the most and why? So Halloween is just around the corner. It's on Wednesday. Not sure if you're going to do trick-or-treating or not, or you're going to do anything to celebrate it is the other thing. I'm doing a little party for my daughter, and then realised I didn't invite anybody until the last minute, and they kind of went, nobody's saying yes because everybody's already got things to go to. It's like, oh, it's really nice, but we're going to go to such and such a thing, or we're going to go to such and such. It's like, oh. I hope I remember to invite people to a birthday party as well, because I can forgive myself for Halloween, but if I did that on a birthday, I don't think I could. Oh, that'd be awful. That would be awful. That would be awful. Emerald ovals. You want me to bring her here on Wednesday? Can I just bring her down on Wednesday? I don't think she'd be too happy about the hour-and-a-half drive, to be fair. She might fall asleep. She might not fall asleep. If she doesn't fall asleep, that'll make an interesting journey. Oh my goodness, you haven't, have you? So Kerry came over to visit me, and we went for a well-known Japanese meal. And little one was not. She was a lot littler then. She was not impressed that we were at this particular place because it wasn't home. So she threw everything that we gave her to eat on the floor. There was a beautiful pile of noodles, of gyoza, of all kinds, peas all over the place. Would you like to try it? No. Meh. I don't think she could talk then, could she? It was just like, just this look of disgust. Why am I here? Why am I here? She liked the brownie when we went to the brownie place, though. She loved that. Oh, they were nice. They were. This is not a brownie in any way, shape or form, and nor is it noodles. But it's gonna be one of those gemstones that just has to be added to your collection. It's emerald. It's emerald. Now, it's not a small quantity of emerald. It's actually 110 carats of emerald is what you're looking at, and it's really focusing on the jardin, the inclusions that you get. This is opaque, which brings another beautiful, elegant element to the piece itself. It should be £14.95. Oh, yes. Oh, sorry, it should have been £18.95. We've taken it down to £14.95. I missed that. When you think about the fact you've got so much colour in each and every single one of these, how beautiful is that? It's almost a reptilian effect. So if you're thinking of making dragons or reptilian style bracelets and various things like that, or dragon, I'm thinking dragon. This would be a more wearable size dragon though, wouldn't it? Pop it maybe with some jadeite. Next hour. It's coming up in the next hour. But don't they look fabulous? Welcome to new customers as well. We've had quite a lot today, so it's really nice to see you. Welcome to the family. If you have any questions, please do let us know. Let us know what your favourite horror film is as well. Text in at 60777. I'm going to have to put my glasses on, aren't I? Oh, it's there, Karen. Hi, Laura and team. My favourite horror film is Theatre of Blood, starring the lovable Vincent Price. I've not seen that one. Love Vincent Price's voice. Vincent Price's voice is amazing, isn't it? It's one of those that as soon as you hear it, you know. It's like a classic horror voice. Oh. He did some fantastic films. I loved Christopher Lee as well. He did a lot of really good films. He did do quite a lot of Hammer horror. What was it called? The Devil Rides Out. Wasn't he in that? I think he was. Coated. I need to put that strand in my tea then. Not the best way to wear your gemstones. Do you know, I didn't think you could make Labradorite better. But this is coated Labradorite. That's really nice effect. That's a really nice effect. I know there's a lot of people who are a bit, ooh, don't know about coated gemstones, but actually, they are fun, aren't they? They're fun, they're fabulous, and they give the most amazing effect. That's like Labradorite has been frozen. It's like it's gone on an expedition. It's turned around to his friend and gone, I'll be some time. Wandered off out of the tent and never returned. It's got that fantastic look, doesn't it? Icy, bright, metallic. I'm thinking a necklace that would look fab, absolutely fab. Or even a ring. Imagine that of a ring. 30cm strand. One of these on a cord. Should be £14.95. Not today. We are going to give you a Lara special. Because I know I've not been with a designer, so I do appreciate the fact that you're with me. £9.95 for the entire strand. It's brilliant. It is brilliant. See it, like it, love it, grab it. Grab it with both hands and don't let go. Sorry. Talking about Halloween, we've got to do something. Never let go. No. No, I know, but I promised my daughter a party on Halloween that may not have anybody there, but I still promised her a party on Halloween. She does know it's Halloween. She does, because I've told her many times it's on Wednesday. Unfortunately, she will know because Wednesday's her nursery day, so she knows that's the day she always goes to nursery. See, scuppered. Scuppered. Oh dear. Which is when she'd be in bed. No. 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 Tom is trying to plan Halloween now, so apparently I'm supposed to start it at 4 o'clock in the morning. So Tom and Kerry and Tom can come to the party because otherwise there's no one turning up. You're not driving to Derby at 4? No, I don't blame you. Here we are. And then apparently I can come in, do the mid-show, be back. She's already in bed at 8 o'clock at night. Wake my daughter up after she's gone. This is brilliant, brilliant, Tom. Brilliant planning. You can tell you're clearly a really good planner. Okay, moving on. Moving on. But thank you. Thank you for planning the day. I'm going to bring you some Shiva eye. I really do wish you could hear what's going on in my head right now. I'm going to show you why it's called Shiva eye. So this is what we see when we look at Shiva eye. Okay, there's the eye. There's the eye. And it's a defence mechanism that has been put in place by a snail, believe it or not, a water snail. The turban snail is what it's called. And it basically has a beautiful, it looks like a turban, it's all wound round and it looks amazing. And at the bottom, where the snail would come out of his shell, he has a door. And this is the door. So that's the back of the door, that's the bit that he sees, like a little hobbit hole. And then that closes. And that's what the world sees. So it looks like a creature, like a fish, is looking at something. So it's like a defence mechanism. That's one thing we don't normally see when we have Shiva eye. It's normally this side. But I actually like both sides. They've got a really wonderful effect, and some are a little bit more reptilian than others. But they're all interesting, and you can use them any way you want. So either use them front or back. But quite often it's a closed back setting and it's the swirl that you get. Now it should be $14.95. $9.95 is what you're looking at today, and you're getting loads of them in there. It's 185 carats of Shiva's eye, and it's really good because normally we don't do shell as a carat weight, so you're getting a really good opportunity here, because if you think about it, shell is normally quite light in comparison to a stone, isn't it? Love the fact they all tend to go in the same direction as well. See? I'm sorry, Tom. I'm sorry I'm not going to do Halloween, but it's the first one that she's going to know what it is. I'm not lying to my daughter. That makes me a bad mum. I'm bad enough for not getting people invited to the party in the first place. You're going to be brilliant. Tom, would you like to come to the would you? It's between 5 and 7 because then it's okay for kids and they can still go to bed. Not in the morning, in the afternoon, night. She is, but that means 7 o'clock, people go away and we go on, go to bed. Oh dear, apparently Tom is now becoming the party planner. Messaging, if you can think of an alternative way of me doing this party, please give a better suggestion than Tom's done. 60777. Tom says, if you want me to do the mid-show on Wednesday, message an alternative for me getting out of my daughter's party. I'm not getting out of my daughter's party. Bring it here and do the party here, which is not actually a bad idea, apart from the hour-and-a-half journey back. So we've got 128 carats of kyanite. I kyanite believe I'm hearing half of these suggestions. It's 8mm, 20 centimetre strand. This is one of the ultimate gemstones. Have you heard Emma? Margaret, hello my lovely. Have a party with your daughters, dolls and teddies. That's a really good one. That's a really good one. And the cat. We've got to involve the cat. The cat's going to love it if we put food down for her. She will always love it if there's food for her. So as long as there's food there, the cat will be there.
Is it a black cat?
It's a black and white cat. Yes. Half white there. I love black cats. They're beautiful.
Apparently today is National Black Cat Day.
Apparently, they are not as well loved as other coloured cats because of all the kind of superstition behind them, which is sad, really sad. So they're the most ones that are up for adoption because everybody else wants the others, which is really sad because I think black cats are beautiful, beautiful. So we will be having our cat there on that day. This one is not a cat. But it almost has a cat's eye effect. Almost has a cat's eye effect. I feel like a really bad mum now. Just didn't invite anyone till last minute. Tom and Kerry are coming, that's that, and the cat. The only person who's confirmed that they're going to turn up is my friend who has got a son and a daughter, so they're going to turn up. But she might not be able to make it because she might be having a third child on that day. So there's a maybe we might have people there. Louisa says, get Tom to do the party with your daughter on the basis that we, the viewers, get to see the photos. That's a nice idea. Just have the party on air. Why not? We could have the items showing on a spinny table in the bottom corner. We'll just have a party. So you are looking at one of the most unusual gemstones. Of course, as Emma was saying, it forms at really big heights, which is normally, obviously, started off lower off and then got further up. But it's one of those incredible gemstones that is a must-have for any collector. And when you've got sizes like this, actually to get that size of round in a kyanite is brilliant, because it's one of the most difficult gemstones to shape and form because of how it's formed. It's basically layered like a slate. Lots and lots and lots of little layers. Like an onion has many layers, so does a kyanite. Only thankfully, these layers won't make you cry. They are beautiful when they're in this particular orientation as well. You get almost a chatoyancy over the surface of them, and you get a really beautiful colour because you get the whites coming through as well, because it's normally a banded coloured gemstone. Very unusual to get just one colour. Often you get the whites into the blue, but it's definitely one to have. Definitely one to get a hold of. Now, what shall I bring to you next? Banded agate. Multicolour. This is brilliant. See, when you look at this, you think Pietersite almost, don't you? In fact, it goes beautifully with the Pietersite. 8mm, faceted rounds. It is like looking at turquoise in some elements, and it's like looking at Pietersite in other elements. You're getting beautiful browns in there, beautiful blues, turquoise elements, and you're getting white in there as well. It's banded, so each and every single one will be slightly different, and they are beautifully dyed. Agate is one of those gemstones that takes dye really, really well, really well. And you get an intensity of colour and pop to it, which is lovely, absolutely lovely. See it, like it, love it, want it. Grab it. I am liking the idea of this with some antique bronze findings. That would look beautiful, wouldn't it? That is magic. Absolutely magic. £7.95. Isn't that gorgeous? Definitely make stretchies out of this one, I'm thinking. Stretchy, stretchy, stretchy. Yeah, I'm loving that. I'm thinking earrings as well. I'm thinking just a simple one, maybe different colour. So one side, maybe have a brown one on one side and have a blue one on the other side. And I would very much like to attach a little feather charm, because it's got that kind of feel to it because of the colourway that you're getting. And that'd be really nice to have the alternative. Now, because it reminds me of the Pietersite, I am going to show you the Pietersite again, which is still available. Remember, we took £100 off. £100 off the price of this. We dropped it. We did. It was £129.95. You did, Tom. You did. You absolutely did. So if you want a Harry Potter picture, moving picture, other wizards are available. If you want a Gandalf picture, I don't know if he did moving pictures. Who else? Merlin picture. But they are very unusual because it is the chatoyant effect that you get from a cat's eye gemstone. They look amazing. It's all swirled together and beautifully done. Beautifully done. Don't forget, in this show as well, we are still asking you to let us know about your horror film favourites. Message in. And don't go anywhere, because after the break we are going to bring you more amazing deals. There's one final hour for you to get your messages in, and one final hour for you to get your deals as well. So I will see you straight after this.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates through items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from JewelleryMaker. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
Are you new to JewelleryMaker? For a limited time, we're offering new customers a wonderful free gift. The free gift includes 2 beautiful genuine gemstone strands in an organza bag. As long as you qualify as a new customer and haven't shopped with us before, then your free gift will be automatically added to your order when you make your first purchase. It's really that simple. Gemstone strands are selected at random, so gemstone size, colour and type will vary for each new customer. Why stop there? Once you receive your gemstones, we'd love to see what you create. Share your designs with us via our Facebook page and join our creative community of jewellery makers. Start your jewellery making journey with us today. Create, wear, share.
JewelleryMaker have an extensive range of DVDs for all abilities. Each of our mediums has an introductory DVD to help you get started. If you're already an experienced jewellery maker, we have a collection of projects and more advanced DVDs to take your designs to the next level. So visit our website for more information. JewelleryMaker. Create, wear, share.
Wake up and tune into JewelleryMaker every morning at 8 AM for our early bird special. We have some great offers, amazing deals and great prices to bring to you. So that's 8 AM every morning, and you know what they say, the early bird catches the worm. You can watch our JewelleryMaker show every day on our website by clicking the Watch and Buy Online link in the top right hand corner of our homepage. It's easy to stay in touch with JewelleryMaker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with JewelleryMaker.
Order from us today at www.jewellerymaker.com.
Hello, welcome back. I'm Laura DeLu and this is the JewelleryMaker Late Show. We are asking you to message in and let us know what your favourite or worst horror film is. What made you scared and why? So anything to do with Halloween basically is what we'd like you to message in. So far we've had quite a few comments on what horror films people have loved. I'm petrified of plants basically. Plants eating people. So if you've got another item that scares you, let us know. What's your worst horror film? Bambi.
Worst?
As in worst, as in like what did you feel disappointed in? What didn't scare you?
I don't know, I'll have a think.
Okay, Tom. Yeah. Oh, sorry, yeah, there's 3 Toms. Sorry. The horror film called The Boy. I don't think I've ever experienced that. Okay. Kerry? Okay, so Kerry says any of the Paranormal Activity films apart from the first one. You thought one yet?
Yeah.
Go on.
I forgot what it's called, but it's directed by M. Night Shyamalan. I can't say his name.
No, I can't.
And it was about trees again. Making people... That's it.
The Happening.
Yeah.
I'm not repeating anything that's been said, but Kerry, I agree with you. I agree with you. Oh dear. Oh dear. That was another one of those quite freaky plant-based. Because this is why it's so scary. Because and I don't like disaster movies because you know, actually, in the real world, if that happened, you would lose. You would lose. Nature would win at the end of the day. It's kind of a just Anywho, if you're not afraid of plants and there's something else that you're afraid of, let me know. Let me know. We've got an hour. I'm going to start off with a very nice plant-coloured gemstone, which thankfully doesn't eat people. It is jadeite, of course. It's Burmese jadeite. I like plants in general as long as they don't eat people or take over their bodies, or it's when the invasion of the body snatchers. I'm just Anywho, so you've got a beautiful jade. It's jadeite. So when you think of the word jade, it actually is 2 gemstones that jade categorises. You've got nephrite jade and jadeite jade. Nephrite jade is often more the traditional jade in the regard of it's, if you're looking at Chinese jade, that's where you'd find it. Nephrite jade is from that. Burmese jade wasn't discovered until a little bit later on than the nephrite jade, and the Chinese absolutely adored it, and so they started to import it into the country. So very early on in civilization you get this transference from the love of nephrite jade to jadeite jade, and I think it's long been a tradition that we've followed suit and just adore it. They're both gorgeous in their own ways and in their own rights. But when you get Burmese jadeite, you get something absolutely sensational. Not only do you get an amazing colour, not only do you get a fantastic, beautiful stone, but you also get there's a tranquility to it, isn't there? There's just an elegance and a tranquility that I don't think translates to other gemstones. This is a stone that I'd love to be able to pair with Lepidolite. I think the two would complement each other beautifully. And this particular strand is amazing because it's been tapered for you. So you could, if you wanted to, just restrand this and knot it like you would a pearl necklace. And instantly you've got a stunning design. So let me just hold this against the neckline so you can actually see what it would potentially look like if you did want to just turn it into a necklace for yourself. So knot it, it would make it longer if you knotted it, but look at that. It's a classic statement piece, isn't it? Beautiful. For $29.95, you can have traditional Burmese jadeite. You can knot it yourself and you can have the most amazing necklace. It's stunning. Grab it while you can. Definitely grab it while you can. Now I've got some shell for you. I've got some shell and I think you're going to love it. Silver. I'm just eyeing this gemstone because I'm thinking this would go beautifully with it. I'll bring you that in a moment, but take a look at those two together. So we have got silver shell pearl. You always get the perfect round with a shell pearl. You have no imperfections. You tend to have that smooth surface luster. You tend to have that fantastic colour all the way through. And it's round. It's round, it's stunning, and you will get the same effect each and every single time, which is what is so lacking when we have pearls. I mean, that's one of the beautiful elegance of pearls, is that each and every single one is individual. It also means the price ends up going up, especially if you want something that matches, especially if you want it as a perfect round. The beauty of a shell pearl is you get all of that sort of perfection, as it were, time and time and time and time again. £3.95. It'd be great for weddings. It'd be great for just turning into a necklace on its own. It's great for earrings. I love working with it for earrings. It looks fabulous as little sections on chain as well. That's what I tend to do. Normally about 3. I normally use about 3 of them, and then I will probably separate them with spacers potentially. I'd probably use rose gold ones in this instance, and then attach chain. So you have chain and then you have a little bit of shell pearl, and it looks really nice, really, really nice. And at that price point, get a couple, because you are going to want to work with it time and time again. It's another one of those items that I always end up running out of. Shell pearls, you kind of think, oh, I wish I had more. I wish I had more. Well, you can at that price. I've already got a collector in North Yorkshire with 3, so well done, well done. It's a fabulous, fabulous gem to work with. It really is. Stretchies, they make beautiful stretchies as well. They've got a lovely feel to them. I don't know, it's timeless, it's classic, it's everything you'd want in a pearl without the price point, basically. Doesn't that look nice? Really nice. Even if you just use one of them on an earring, nothing else, that would look fabulous. If you could turn these into studs, I don't know if we've still got them. Have we got the, you know, the little stud bits that came in two parts? So you had a star at the top with a small stem, and then you had another small stem at the bottom with the attachment. No. Have a look on the website, you might actually have them there. Now, let's bring you some tillers. Which half tiller do I want? I've got 2 lots of half tillers. Goodness me, there's loads of tillers. So tiller is, it looks like a tiller, it looks like a boat tiller. They're double drilled. We've got loads of them in this. Goodness, we're going to be here all day. Oh my goodness. Have you seen this? Have you seen how many we're actually getting here? That's incredible, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 all together. So you are going to be getting, they're all half tillers. You're getting gunmetal, you're getting burnt sienna, you're getting dandelion, you're getting matte black, you're getting matte metallic green iris, you're getting matte metallic khaki iris, you're getting dark bronze, metallic dark bronze, you're then going to get opaque white, silk pale coral, and silk pale light pink. You're getting 10 individual tubes. Loving these. I particularly love the pink and the coral. The burnt sienna is really lovely as well, as is dandelion. They just look really nice, don't they? Metallic green iris is this one. The dark bronze looks fabulous as well. Now, is that one? That's probably this one. Matte, yes, matte. No, the metallic one's this one. There we are. Metallic dark bronze. And then you've got so many different colours. 10 in total. I'm going to say, if you can get a hold of these, do so. £44.95. It works out at what, £4.50 a tube? That's right, isn't it? £4.50 a tube. Now, I don't know about you, but I'd want to combine those two with that. That's a very soft pastel, maybe bridal colours. I'm also thinking I'd quite like to combine the burnt sienna and the yellow. I'd probably go for those two together as well. And then I'd have those as highlighting bits, which is brilliant. Now, check those baskets out, my darlings. Now I'm going to bring you another one. Who have you got? Now, we're going with loads on here. Oh, I love those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 again. Winter ball. Ooh, I like it, I like it. You're getting 10 in total. You've got, this is tiller rather than half tiller. So you're getting bronze metallic iris. You're getting dark bronze. You're getting matte transparent cobalt AB. That's a mouthful. Metallic brown. Metallic green iris. Opaque white. Pale green silk. Silk pale lavender. And then you're getting 3 of the silk pale green. So you're getting all of those. All of them. 10 in total. Same price as the previous ones. £44.95 in total. I've got to say, I do love that combination. Sorry, I've got to put them back. I've just been told off for moving. Sorry, I moved them out of the way. Sorry, we'll just pop those there. Pop those there. Is that all right? Thank you. Because I've been naughty and I've moved them off the screen. Because you know what I'm like, I'm always useless. There we are. Now, moving things out to sharp, putting them on. Oh dear. Not inviting people to my daughter's first Halloween party, because that's a good idea. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. What we're doing next. Please send your messages in about your horror films as well. Have I got a picture of them? Because, yeah, that's brilliant. If I don't have them though. Message come through. Karen, hello. My favourite horror movie is The Wicker Man, 1973 version, with Edward Woodward and Christopher Lee, and Asylum, the 1972 version, both creepy. Yes, I liked the first version, the 1973 one. That was really good, wasn't it? I did quite like the modern, I say modern version, it was years ago now, but it's never quite the same. Never quite the same. It's always nice to have Christopher Lee in there. He's brilliant. Brilliant actor. Love him. Yeah, do send your messages in about the horror films. What's your favourite one? It's Halloween on Wednesday. Are you going to be doing anything interesting? I'm throwing a party for my daughter with no one coming. Tom's coming, apparently. And Kerry are coming up especially. And the cat, of course. I got all the prep done and I got all the ideas of what I'm going to be making for the food. Yes, I am making the food. That's probably not a great idea either, but it is happening. And I've got all the decorations, and I've got loads and loads of sweets, and I've got nobody, and they've got the game sorted and everything, and I've got nobody apart from one person who potentially might not be there because she might be giving birth. So it's kind of a might have people, might not have people, might have, might not, so we don't know, What will I bring you next? How about, there we are. We are looking at these beautiful high luster metallic pearls, which I didn't have on set, but you saw them on the screen. Now, next up I'm going to be bringing what? The blue ones. So beautiful. Are we looking at blue pearls? Blue quartz. He said the big, this one. Wasn't expecting to bring you this one. Look at this. These are big blue quartz. Big blue quartz slabs, basically what you're getting here. Each and every single one individually faceted, which I love that. I love the fact they're individually faceted because it's like you've had it custom done. Imagine how much it would cost you to go into a lapidorist and ask them to facet a gemstone, or to take the rough in and ask them to facet it. That is the kind of effect that you'd expect to see on a high-end designer piece. I was looking at jewellery today, and gemstones are exciting anyway, but nothing that warranted the kind of price points that I was seeing for the gemstones that were used. And when you're in the industry and you know price points of things, you kind of go, what? It's the designer element, isn't it? That's what we're paying for. It's not just the gemstones, it's the designer element. And you're definitely getting that designer element here. Definitely. I mean, look at that colour, that instant pop of colour. It is amazing in every single way. £9.95. I mean, if you took this and you turned that into a pendant or a ring, how impressive would that look? Attach some beautiful chain to this. That's what I would do. I'd have a head pin straight through it. I'd probably go along with antique bronze maybe for something like this. I think that would be beautiful. And then this one, imagine turning that into a ring. Real statement piece. And the colour. Oh my goodness me. It's coated, it is coated, and the beauty of that is you've got that surface coating, but the light still dances within the gemstone, bringing out loads of lustre to the surface, and also bringing out loads of brilliance. So you get this glow. It's fabulous glow. Hold those lines, my darlings, hold those lines. Now, I'm going to bring you, I've not actually got them in the studio, so we're going to show you on the recording, but I've got some tanzanite nuggets for you that I think you're going to love. Nuggets are always fantastic if you want to be making them into, say, bangles, long-wearing necklaces as well. They look fantastic with. But these are rough nuggets, which means you can use them for those elements, but also they look pretty nice individually. Just small shards. Just small little sections. If you wanted a section, that would work beautifully. But actually, I've seen some designs where it literally uses just one of those beautiful, almost a crystalline elegance to it, and a bit of sterling silver, just to really focus on each and every single elegant quality of each and every single one of those gemstones. Even if it's just on a head pin. If you can capture it in another way, then brilliant. If you can capture it wirework-wise, fabulous. But you get the most amazing effect with just an individual one. We're about to bring you the lowest priced ever on these. There are 20 final remaining strands in the world on this one. Don't know if we're ever going to get them recommissioned. It is what it is. £5.95 for tanzanite. When have we ever seen tanzanite under £10 that low? That is amazing. Not £9.95, £5.95. This is one of those, there's 20 left. If you want more than one, you're more than welcome to. You're more than welcome to. Way more than welcome to, but it's fastest fingers first. 0800 644 655 is the number to be dialing, or you can go on the website, all the W's, JewelleryMaker.com. That's the new jingle. JewelleryMaker.com. Or you can also use the app, tap that app. Claire, my darling, well done, you've got yours. You need to be checking out if you haven't already done so. There's 20 chances and that's it. Already Fiona's there, Sarah's there, Geraldine's there, collector in West Yorkshire is there. In fact, collector in West Yorkshire, huge congratulations to you, you got 2 of these. Brilliant, brilliant. Say that again, my lovely. Ooh, threading packs. I've got 2 of them here. Are we doing them together as in like a big bundle? Big bundle. Big bundle. So, you know I was mentioning about you run out of things that you don't really think about. So when you're watching, you may be thinking, oh, I like that strand of gemstones, I like that set of cabs, I like this, I like that, I like the other, I like the charms. One thing we quite often don't automatically, oh, I like that, because it's a necessity, is your findings. So head pins, jump rings, spacer beads, and threads, monofilament, and elastic. So we're about to give you an amazing, amazing deal on this. It's a pack of 6. You've got it with your rose gold colour and your gold colour beading thread. You will have 2 lots of the monofilament, 2 lots of the clear elastic, and you will then get 1 of the rose gold coloured beading thread and 1 of the gold coloured beading thread. So that is a stash builder straight away. You are going to use a lot of it, especially if you like your stretchy bracelets. The elastic does go a long way, but if you're making lots and lots and lots to say sell or to give as gifts, they are going to go quite quickly. So have 2 of them. Should be £14.90. Not today. We're going to take it lower for you. So everyone who is thinking of starting Jewellery Maker or is needing to add to their stash pile, because it's always good to have a big stash, isn't it? £4.95 for the 2. And if you're new, by the way, if you are new to the channel, you never bought from us before, it's a great opportunity to do so, because there's no minimum order, no minimum spend, and with that, if you buy from us for the first time, you will automatically be sent a gift. That gift is 2 wonderful strands of gemstones. I don't know what they're going to be. Who knows? But they are going to be winging their way to you with these, so you can turn them into some gorgeous goodies. That's a nice way to start, isn't it, if you think about it? You've got your beading thread, you've got your monofilament, you've got your elastic. So if you just want to start off with something as simple as a stretchy bracelet, you've got everything you could possibly want there. It's brilliant. All you need to do is make sure you get the gemstones that you love. So already, Maria's there, Barbara's there, I've got Carol there as well. Get as many of these as you can, because it is great to get them at the price that you're seeing on the screen. Often you have to get them in the kit. We don't bring them separately very often at all. So again, it's a nice time to do it. Always recommend, and I've had things run out this week. I've had my jump rings run out, I've had my spacer beads run out, and I've had my head pins run out as well. All at a point where I want to be making jewellery. So, there are still loads more amazing deals, but make sure you're having a look back. If you remember the Pietersite, there's still a couple of these available. We actually did an amazing drop on the price. It went from £129.95 down to £29.95. They are still available on the website. You can still call the call centre for them, but we're down to our final few remaining items on these. So if you do want to get involved in that one, make sure you're checking your basket out. It is another one of those items where we've got a lot in baskets that have not yet been checked out. I can't now guarantee that everyone who has it in the basket will get it, so my fingers are crossed, my lovely. Now, I am going to bring you some gorgeous Beryl. Look at this. This is 4mm in size. It's natural, untreated beryl, which is really lovely to be able to say, because normally morganite's treated. You expect aquamarine to be treated. You expect, well, pretty much expect most of beryls to be treated, in fairness, but you are getting natural elegance to each and every single one of these. And it's got a beautiful muted tone to it, doesn't it? One of the most well-known gemstone families of all time is the Beryl. It houses emerald, which is probably the most well-known, morganite, It houses Bixbyte as well, which is the rarest. It's known as the red emerald. Unfortunately, we won't be getting that in. At least I don't think so, because it's extremely rare. But you're getting 30 carats in total of your beryl. It's a beautiful gemstone if you are making to give as gifts for people who are having little boys or little girls, because you get those soft tones to it. Great as a gift in general anyway. £9.95. When you think about the fact it's one of the most well-known gemstones, and you think of the terms morganite and you think of the terms aquamarine, you don't think of that price, do you? You just don't think of that price. £9.95. It's not going to be around for long. If you love it, grab it. It's one of my all-time favourite gemstone families because you get that gorgeous combination of colours. And just like with tourmalines, you get so many different colours and so many different tones, and it just looks so nice, doesn't it? In every way. I love it. We've got collectors there already. Lancashire, check your basket out, my darling. Thank you for joining me tonight as well. Thank you for joining me. It's been a real pleasure. I know I've got a guest designer with me, but it's been very nice to have interaction with you. It's been good. Send you messages in about your favourite horror films as well. Aisha! Hello, my darling. No more complaining, Tom, that Laura doesn't invite you to stuff. Thank you. He's now going, oh yeah, he's remembered. He's remembered. Sarah, hello, my lovely. My favourite horror film was Wolf Creek. Oh, I don't think I've seen that. I don't think I've seen that. Was it good?
Yeah, Australian.
Ooh. Not big box office, but it was creepy and spine-chilling and stayed in my thoughts for weeks. That's when you know it's a good horror film. If it torments you for weeks afterwards, you know they've got something right. Ooh. Now, I'm going to bring you... Oh, do you know what? I've got some green pearls. I have. Have you not got them? He's got them. He's got them. He's all over it like a rash. There we are. That'll stay in your thoughts for weeks as well. Teal freshwater cultured potato pearls. Oh. Do you know what that colour reminds me of as we're thinking of Halloween right now? Maleficent.
Angelina Jolie.
Yes. Angelina Jolie, Maleficent. That's the kind of colour you expect to see. Isn't it brilliant? It's got that almost taffeta kind of a green to it. That two-tone effect. Look at this. Just the effect on its own is striking, isn't it? Imagine popping that with silver. That'd be lovely. Oh, I do like the idea of that. Bit of silver. In fact, I'm going to bring in all these spacers. I love these. Or even if you did something like that. £7.95 is what you're looking at on this. You're getting loads on the strand again. It would look fantastic if you dotted it, maybe had it with the monofilament, so it looks like an invisible floating necklace. Just the odd one dotted around. That'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? Just layer and layer and layer. What are they called? Isn't it a floating necklace? Illusion necklace. So it looks like you've just got these little pearls just dotted around the neckline and nothing's holding it in place. I love it. It's got a real tingling green to it, doesn't it? Don't think if you looked at gemstones, you wouldn't find a green like that, would you? I mean, even the best emerald, I don't think would ever quite hit that two-tone effect that you're getting there. Now I'm going to leave those there with you. I'm going to try and get as many items in as possible. Some pink shell. Pink shell. Are they 8mm? Ooh, I like that. So pink shell, we were talking earlier on about shell being able to take a dye really well. So these are dyed. Look at that. That effect is stunning. It's a beautiful effect, isn't it? It's got a beautiful effect. And this is what's so lovely. If you manage to get a hold of your shell, in fact, bring them back. I'll bring them back. Let's do it. Shell pearl with shell, dyed shell. Look at that. It's really a bit of a pop of colour right there, isn't it? Might not be to everyone's cup of tea. I quite like it though. Pink and silver always go really nicely together. But those two, they just work. If you got a hold of the shell pearls earlier on, get a hold of this beautiful shell. £5.95, why not? I'm thinking if you can find two that have that same kind of effect on it, because not everyone will, but if you can find two that have that same effect on it, there we are. Turn those two into earrings. You see the effect there? So when you move, it's going to really dance with that beautiful, almost, again, almost a chatoyancy, but not quite. Oh, I do like it a lot. They're great as stretches as well. £5.95. Pat, well done, my darling. Chrissy, well done, my darling. What shall I bring to you now? I'm going to bring you the spacers, little rings. Apparently I'm not going to bring you the spacer rings. There we are. This looks like an Andalusite. That is most certainly not an Ammolite. Not bringing that one either. How about some bales? Yes? Are you sure? Are you positive? Yes, we're going to bring you some bales. It would be a lot easier, wouldn't it really, Tom, if you actually, rather than giving me a choice and making me feel involved and then saying denied, just tell me which item you'd like to bring next. Oh, Tom. I've got some bales for you. Gold-plated 925 sterling silver. Look at that. That's so pretty. Often bales are just plain, aren't they? But you've got this beautiful, almost a filigree work at the top. That's lovely. That is lovely. The effect is very, very beautiful. I'm just seeing, because it looks like it is basically the 925 of the 925 sterling silver, but the way it's been done, it's elongated it. You've got an extra figure in there, and it actually looks like it's almost filigreed on the surface. Then, of course, you've got the hoops at the bottom, so you can use them. In fact, just using them upside down that way as earrings, just as they are. In fact, we've got the beautiful earring backs, haven't we? The long elongated ones. If you attach that to one of these, you'd have a really elegant finish to it. It would be stunning. 10 pieces in total. 10 pieces in total. There's just something really nice about them, because you don't have to use them as bales if you don't want to. The effect that you're getting, I would turn them into earrings, in fairness. I would turn them into earrings. £8.95, it is 925 sterling silver with the gold over the top. They're beautiful, beautiful. Definitely get a couple of them. Anne's already got hers. Well done, my love. Well done. Thank you for joining me as well tonight. It's been a pleasure. Tom's saying, don't pick, Laura, don't pick. I just sit, I'm standing actually, Tom. I'm not sitting. I have no idea what that translates to. Okay. Tom's going to pick the next item, so I don't pick something that he hasn't got. Right. Are we ready? I have got horseshoes. Let's bring these to you. So we got horseshoes, always a great one for weddings. It's a bit of a lucky charm as well, isn't it?
The luck's falling out.
The luck's falling out.
No, it's bad luck to hold it.
Oh, is it? Oh, I'm so sorry. My luck's run out, basically, is what you're telling me. So apparently,
superstition.
If you want to go down the superstitious, that explains a lot. That does explain a lot. There we are. So apparently, if you hold it this way, you've got luck.
Yeah, it's holding the luck.
Because it's holding the luck. And if you turn it the other way, like I did, your luck's running out. Does that mean I've got another 7 years of Tom? Oh dear, I never knew that tradition. I never knew that tradition. It is a lovely shape, and if you didn't know the tradition before, you do now. So how are we going to attach these to make sure the luck doesn't run out? Do you know what? I think we should just hope that as it moves, you get a little bit lucky, a bit unlucky, a little bit lucky, a little bit unlucky. Do you know what? It's lucky, it's £3.95. Live on the edge, why not? You can't have good luck all the time. Maybe when you're playing the lottery, you want to have it facing upwards. Yeah? I think that would be a good idea. £3.95, 20 by 50 millimetres. It's great for weddings. Clearly you want that one standing up then. There you go. Be really nice, actually, if we just want to cut the superstition out, have them as glass charms at a wedding on the side. So then there's a 50-50 chance of it being lucky. But at least I am now, because I don't want to be unlucky. Give me a bit of luck, give me a bit of luck. It does explain a lot, it really does. Oh dear. No, I don't wear a lot of upside down horseshoes. Now hold those lines on that one. Now the next item I'm going to bring to you, you're going to see here. They are, you know how you've got the popcorn chains? You know how you've got the slider bit in the middle? They look like those, don't they? But they're not. So if you get yourself, we did do a heart-shaped popcorn slider a while ago. If you get this and just stuck that at the front, just on a head pin, that would complete that look beautifully. Of course, you don't have to use them with the popcorn sliders. They are beautiful, beautiful gold-plated, rose gold-plated, 95 sterling silver beads. They have the drill going through the top section, as you can see there. They would look fabulous as a bracelet if you attached a couple of them. In fact, 3 of them on a popcorn bracelet. And I'm going back to the popcorn bracelet, but they do look amazing on them, especially if you get the heart-shaped slider. Then you could make them into a beautiful necklace. Just a bit of chain running through the centre of that. Or even a charm on a charm bracelet. It's entirely up to you, but they are £12.95 for a pack of 5, or are they? Has the luck run out? No, clearly not. Clearly not. £8.95 for the 5 of them. They're really beautiful. They've got a smooth finish to them. And again, when you're looking at the sterling silver and the gold-plated sterling silver that we have, the fine finish on each and every single one of the items is incredible, because quite a lot of silver items can have a bit of a ruffled edge around if it's been cheaply made. We always make sure we try to find the finest quality to bring to you, so you always get that high-end finish. When you're making your own jewellery, that's kind of what you want, isn't it? So you don't have something that just doesn't quite finish it well. So with these, you're getting all that beautiful look, you're getting it on both sides, you're getting that fantastic drill hole through the top there, and you're getting it for £8.95. Oh, I love it. I'm thinking just that on macrame, like a wish bracelet. Just one of them. That would be really nice. And you've actually got a 1.8mm hole, so you could do that. We could do that. I'm thinking. Beautiful look. See it, like it, love it, want it. Every item you buy today, you do not have to worry about P&P. You don't have to worry. So for this entire weekend, it is free postage and packaging, so you can order as many items as you want and you don't have to pay for postage and packaging. You still also got the 30-day money-back guarantee, so it's just all bonuses, really. Now, the next item, is it on my table or is it? No. Okay, so we are going to bring you something else that we don't have in the studio at the moment. However, basically Tom is stealing it from tomorrow's show. It's tomorrow's show, yeah, the morning show. Oh, this morning show. Okay, so I got it wrong. Basically, he popped them in his show this morning and didn't have time to play it. So I thought you were stealing it from tomorrow. Take a look at this. It's black spinel. Look how shiny this is. Look how beautiful this is. It's got a mirror-like finish, doesn't it? It's got a beautiful effect to it. It's a gemstone that's actually got the same crystal structure as a diamond, which not many of them do. And it has always been compared to a black diamond. I mean, I've always said, if you want to have a fine quality black diamond, it needs to look like a spinel. I mean, can you imagine if you got a black diamond that looked like this? It is absolutely gorgeous in every single way. Just one of these on a pendant, just one of these on a pair of earrings. You don't have to use all of them. I mean, if you wanted to, please feel free, because at £9.95 you can. You've got a whole host of things you can do with it. You can make flowers out of it. You put 5 of those in a circle, it makes a beautiful flower effect. Just the effect that you have on the surface as well, because it's got that high luster. Have a look at it as well. If you're lucky, if it's big enough, you'll be able to see your eye normally. See yourself looking back at yourself. Size-wise, it's 8mm to 12mm in size, and it's a 25cm strand, so good luck on that one, my darling. I don't trust you, Tom, is basically. I've got some shower white. Yes! Tom says, is there anything you haven't bought to us yet? The last time I did that, I ended up getting denied, so we've got it. It's here. You're telling me it's Ammolite. Can we have a close-up on this, which is clearly not Ammolite? You can see the differentiation there. That is Andalusite. He stands corrected. I think I won that one. He doesn't like to be wrong. I know he doesn't like to be wrong, but can I just have this victory right now? I just want to celebrate this victory. Clearly, my luck was in the cup. Owie. Tom, owie. We've got 100 carats of Charoite. Another gorgeous, unusual gemstone. It's named after, I can never pronounce the river. The river Shar. It's named after a river, basically. It's named after a river in Russia. It's a really unusual gemstone, and it's completely natural. This has the most elegant look. You see the effect there? Look. It has, again, that sort of chatoyant effect, doesn't it? It's a beautiful gemstone. I don't know of anywhere else apart from that one location that it's formed. It's just so unusual. It's beautiful. It's a silica-based gemstone, so you often get this almost a waxy lustre to it, which again adds to the beauty and the elegance of it. It's £21.95. I have seen really high prices for this stone. And it's understandable because it isn't something you'd expect to see in your average jewellers. It isn't something you'd expect to see at a boutique jewellers, in fairness. It is very much a collector's stone. Very much a collector's stone. And if you do manage to get it in your collection, it's one that you're going to want to keep. And it's got a great colourway for Halloween. It has got a great colourway for Halloween. If you popped this with Carnelian, you'd have a real kind of sense of Halloween there, wouldn't you? Now, are you going to ask me what else I've got? You're going to tell me? Oh no, he's got one from this morning's show. So let's see what it's going to be. What is it we're going to have? We've got disco beads. Yes! If you haven't already seen these are amazing. It's abalone. Basically, they've taken tiny little sections of abalone and they've popped it into a bead and then coated it. So you've got the most amazing smooth surface. So it's a perfectly smooth bead, which you wouldn't expect with little shards of abalone, would you? But it has got a smooth surface. And because of the effect that it gives the most amazing iridescence to the shell underneath it, and it really makes it pop. So it looks like it's like a disco ball. And look at the colour as it moves around. How fabulous is this? It is amazing, isn't it? Seriously amazing. Mark Smith absolutely adores these, and I've got to say, I'm right there with him. Right there with him. He's actually back with us again tomorrow morning. In fact, if you're watching the repeat, it's 15 minutes time. In 15 minutes time. In fact, Carol is also here. In 15 minutes, if you're watching the repeat, by the way, in 15 minutes time. So it's Carol and Mark are with you tomorrow. It's going to be brill. It's going to be brill. It really is. And the deals are amazing. They are. So it should be £29.95. 2 of these as earrings. It's gorgeous. I'd actually want, again, one on a macrame. £21.95 is the price that you're going to get it for. Not £29.95, £21.95. Pair of earrings, how much would you be charging for those? This is my dilemma at the moment. At the moment, I am making items to sell at a craft fair. And I've come to look at what I should be charging for them and kind of went, oh, I don't know. I don't know. But if you had a pair of earrings with this gorgeous design, even if you went for just £15, just on a simple head pin on each side and your shepherd hooks, £21.95. £15 for a pair of earrings is really good. So for 2 of those pairs of earrings, you've got the price of the strand and more back. And it won't take long to do earrings. I've been making earrings this week. Really quick, really simple. You can get several out in one go very easily, can't you? It's not hard to do. Bracelets as well. I mean, if you actually attach that again with chain, it'd look fantastic with chain. So a little one on the centre, maybe have a couple more around the side. You don't need to have a lot. You don't need to use a lot of them at all. Because I think they need to be shown off to the full potential, don't they, really? Already got collectors coming in on this one, which is amazing. Congratulations, my darling. Talking about collectors, I'm going to bring this one back to you. This was within this hour, but we've got a couple of them remaining, so I thought I'd show them again, just in case you haven't yet checked your basket out. 100 carats, Burmese jadeite. It's been designed, so if you wanted to, all you need to do is knot it, and that's it. Make a necklace. Same as you would if you pearl knotted it. You can separate them out, of course, if you want to. I think I would knot it and I'd have spacer beads either side to frame the central one. That would look fabulous. Or even if you did it central one there and one either side of that, and then every 3 beads had a spacer bead in there as well. £29.95 is what it went for. There is still a finite amount of these available. not infinite, a finite, a small amount of these available. And you've still got your free P&P as well, which is brilliant. Add as many items as you like, my lovely. You've got free P&P. Normally it's 1 P&P until 12 midnight. Oh. Do I have bracelet? An actual bracelet or a strand? So a strand, not a bracelet. Okay. That confused me then. Yeah, it confused me, that's all. It's all right. Sodalite. Tom, it's been a pleasure working with you. I've got you back for all the years of Lara. Or are you standing up and sitting down? I feel like I've got one over on him today, I think. I feel like I've achieved something. Now, he's doing the standing up or sitting down. He's questioning Bambi, Tom.
I know that you're standing up.
Thank you. I love you. You're amazing.
But, yeah, yeah.
There was never supposed to be a but there. You should have stopped at that exact moment. That exact moment that you said, I know you're standing. Stop. Stop. Everyone's going to know Miss Bambi now. Really? Yeah, but you have got beautiful eyes. They are doe-like eyes. I think embrace it, embrace it. Embrace it. £12.95 is what you're looking at. Now this is actually a sodalite. It's a really beautiful gemstone, but you don't generally get to see it this rich in colour. Can I just question, is this dyed? That's amazing. So it's natural. It's normally quite light. It's almost like a stonewash colour. So if you've seen stonewash jeans, that's the kind of effect you normally see. This is more like a lapis lazuli blue, isn't it? £8.95. I've never seen it quite so rich and as dark as this. So that is brilliant. That's about as close as I would have said. Even that's brilliant. I love that effect, absolutely love it. Definitely get a hold of one of these. It's a gorgeous gemstone to work with, especially if you want to combine it with other stones that really make it pop. It's stunning. £8.95, grab it while you can. Hold those lines. Now I've got some earrings. Yeah? Heart earrings. Now, I'm just gonna pop these between my fingers. Now these are diamond cut sunray, and you're gonna see the effect. Apologies for the scar on the finger. I can't remember what happened. I think it's either a burn or I cut it whilst chopping. That's good. That's good. Yeah, you know, the precursor to cooking. Chopping, you know, chopping veg. I'm so sorry to the viewers at home, but I feel like I'm getting my own back slightly to Tom today. So apologies. But it has been quite fun. You don't hear what happens in my ear on a regular basis. Sterling silver, they are beautiful sunray diamond cut. So diamond cut, you have that sort of effect that makes it twinkle like a diamond, and it's got the sunray, we can see the sunray effect going straight from the centre. You've got a cubic zirconia right smack bang in the middle, so it just adds to that. It adds to that beauty, and it gives even more of it. It actually almost gives the effect of a larger stone in the centre, doesn't it? Because that, look at that. Oh, isn't that pretty? Great gift, and it's at a Secret Santa price point. I know we're not at Christmas yet, I know we're not past Halloween yet, but if you are thinking about Christmas, and there is going to be Secret Santas going around, isn't there? $4.95. Now here's the question, can I be involved in the Secret Santa? Yeah. I didn't hear that. Kerry. So we have a Secret Santa here every year. And Kerry apparently picked Tom's name out of the Secret Santa last year and immediately put it back. Tom had me as a Secret Santa and I still have the rabbit. You can't remember that, can you? It was like a cuddly toy rabbit that you can put in the microwave, like a hot water bottle type thing. Can you not remember that? Oh, it was when we worked. Oh. Right, so apparently Becky bought me the Secret Santa because Tom didn't know what to get and he wrapped it up. Becky, thank you for my Secret Santa. There we are. It's all coming out now, all coming out. Make sure you're checking your baskets out. It's been amazing to have you here with me tonight, it really has. Thank you very much for witnessing me finally getting a few back on Tom. And don't go anywhere if this is the repeat that you're watching, because we've got Carol and the wonderful Mark Smith coming up, giving you more amazing, amazing treats, which I think you're going to love. Now, there is still some of the Pietersite available if you want to get a hold of that. I will be back with you again tomorrow on the mid-show, so at 1 PM, make sure you're joining me there. It's going to be fabulous. Thank you for joining me. It's been a pleasure. Love to all of you. Good night. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
And this gives you all the information that you will need to know, from the item code to the product description with all of the key information. Then the price comes on, and whether you join at the beginning or at the end of the offer, everyone pays the final on-screen price. So when you see an item